Let's go. Let's start stream. Oh, streaming. Hello, everybody. My name is Harry Rice. I review games for the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, we played in Dallas, Texas against the Dallas Stars, and we would end up winning. That's right. We won. It was a final score of 4-3 in regulation. It was very fun. We're gonna get into it. Hello everybody again. Anyone who's coming into the stream, Habs podcast. I'm live. I hope you're here, buddy. Yeah. So the Canadiens again played tonight. If you guys are new here, how we do this is we go into the lines for both teams. I get my little recap, sort of summary analysis of the game, get into the Canadian stats, and then we get out of here. All the while, I do respond to anybody who is in the chat. Given that this is a game that started, given this is the game that Yoshi Bros, yeah, I did watch this game, so I do know. Oh, you guys are on the late game. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They mentioned that oh, Toronto and LA are on. I forgot that was a late game, one of the late games tonight. How's the podcast? How's it going, my guy? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. But yeah, I respond to anybody that comes by in the chats for the most part. Assuming I'm not staying until 1 a.m. You know, Yoshi Bros, that's completely fair. TiVo it in the watch tomorrow. So yeah, like I was saying, sorry boys, it's 11 p.m. So I'm assuming there's not gonna be. No, I have a podcast. I knew it was Randy. I still gotta come on that podcast one of these days, my guy. I don't know if you're still doing it, but I know you asked me to come on one of these days. I gotta still come on that podcast. But Randy, how's it going? I hope you're doing good, my good sir. Well, like I was saying, sorry, it is 11 p.m., so I'm not expecting a lot of people to come by. If we do get a good amount, I'll be happy. Let's get into the game, though, because there's probably people that are waiting to go to bed, and yeah. So the opening lines for the Canadiens were Caufield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky, Monahan, Evans, Anderson, Armia, Stevens, Gallagher, and Pezzetta with Ullinen on the wings. No fourth-line center. Devo is still hurt, and so we were kind of rotating lines more than likely tonight. Matheson, Savard, Guhle, Baird, Struble, Harris, and Kovacevic. We're on the blue line, so we once again ran with 7 forwards. Sorry, not 7 forwards. That'd be very risky. 11 forwards and 7 D. Sam Montembeault gets a start net. I bet Caufield will be the Habs player going to the All-Star game. Yoshi, he'd be a really cool vote-in, but it has to be Suzuki. The way I see it, Suzuki, and then I'd love to be able to make a case for Sam Montembeault, but I think because his stats aren't where you'd expect, I do think that it unfortunately does end up being, not unfortunately because it's probably Caufield that gets voted in, but I do think that it's probably Suzuki and Caufield with Montembeault probably getting a couple votes. I don't know if they're still doing the voting thing. I know they're not because it's the fucking draft thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's like voted in to get. It's like I don't know, because I know they're bringing back the draft for the All-Star game, which I'm actually really excited about. I'm really happy about that. I don't know if it's like a thing where it's like they'll go there. It's like Friday's the draft, Saturday's the events, and then Sunday's the games. But I am excited for that. I'm really excited to see how they do the All-Star game this year, especially with the draft being back. I don't actually remember if it's the draft for the All-Star game it's back this year, or they're announcing that for next year it's going to be back. I think it's for this year's All-Star game, though. I heard Devo's out with an injured hand or arm. That would probably make sense. He has been blocking a good amount of shots since he's been back, Randy, so definitely it would make sense. Habs, you can't say Slav is better, unfortunately. I think the points aren't there. His overall play is definitely much better than where it was just two months ago. Not even 2 months ago. It's much better than it's been slowly improving for sure. It's just that the points aren't there, so I can't see him getting voted to the All-Star game, unfortunately. Habs, you could say Andy got injured with like 8 different things tonight. The fucking dude could not stop getting hurt. It was the high stick. He got a stick to the dick. He got hit with a shot as he was blocking it. Dude just would not stop getting hurt tonight. And that third one, I think it was the high stick to the dick that was the third one. Well, low stick, but you know what I mean. It was the stick to the dick that ended up taking him out of the game. He wouldn't come back, I don't believe so. Yeah. wishing the best for Andy. I'm hoping that he's able to have children, because holy fuck, that stick looked really bad. But yeah, I don't even know if it was, again, straight up that first one that fully injured him, if it was the second, if it was the third. But yeah. Montembeault gets started net. He has 6 points in the road trip. But Habs, keep in mind, he only has 14 points on the year. Now that's good. I'm not discrediting Yaroslav Slavkovsky. He's been playing very good recently, especially the last month or so. Especially on this road trip, he 6 points in 7 games on the road trip. That's very good. But unfortunately, within the next, actually I think it's Thursday, it's getting voted. So unless the next game against the Sabres, which I think is Wednesday, he has 26 points to make him point per game, which, let's be honest, it's Buffalo. There's legitimately an outside chance he ends up getting that. But seriously, unless he can somehow manage 20 points in the next game, there's an unrealistic chance that he gets into the All-Star game, unfortunately. Again, unless there's voting and it's completely hijacked by, we play him on Thursday. Okay, then there's a 0% chance that Slav gets in the first 30, at least. Maybe, again, there's probably voting. I don't know how they're doing it this year, if they're staying with the voting, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely be very surprised if Slav gets in. I'll be very happy, obviously. But I do think if he gets to an All-Star game, it's probably another 3 years before he gets to an All-Star game, unfortunately. Which is very funny, because it's looking like he could end up being in, say, 2026, potentially Caufield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Hudson, and if he stays this well, Montembeault could all potentially end up making the All-Star game, which would be sick, we all gotta say. Pizzetta's going to the Tiger Williams. He's definitely going for the Tiger Williams. He did the Selly last year in the shootout against the Sabres. We'll see if he does it again this year. That'd be really sick to see him score, but don't know. Randy, Happy New Year. Any toast or just bread? Randy, it's just bread this time, my guy. Just bread. So yeah, again, Sam Montembeault started net for the Canadiens, and my notes said Kaiden Primo, but it was actually Jake Allen backing him up. That's what I get for taking the notes before the official lines come out, and I go off of the ones from Habs Eye on the Prize. But Jake Allen would back up Sam Montembeault, giving Kaiden Primo the night off. Thursday against the Sabres. Take your guess. Literally, just take your guess who gets the start in net. It could be Monty. It seems like same amount of bread from last stream. That's because I had the loaf of bread that I ate last stream that night, part of it that night, and then the next day, and then I had a little bit more that night and some today. I'm on a bread diet, if you will. No, but yeah, it is the same amount of bread. It's not the same loaf, but it is the same amount of bread. It is. I could see Primo playing Thursday, Habs. I'm still conflicted because I feel Allen is nearing the end of his tenure with the Canadiens, but I feel like for a team to really make an offer, they want to see him play a little more. Now, what would I be in favor for? Monty or Primo, 100%. Based off his performance tonight, I'd probably go back to Montembeault. I think Monty's starting to get pretty hot, and I think that he definitely could end up helping the Habs potentially push for a playoff spot. Now, again, whether we make it or whether we don't, I just want to be competitive in it, and I think Montembeault can definitely help us with that. Hell, being 500 almost halfway through the season, I'm extremely happy with that. I'm very happy that we're more competitive than we were last year. Primo playing Thursday would be nice because it's not necessarily an easy matchup. Look at the last time we played. It was a lot of shots in that first period faced, I think, on Primo, actually. So if it's the same type of game, could maybe see Primo playing. I would go back to Montembeault, but I won't be surprised if Allen does get the start on Thursday because, again, there's trades. There's, sorry. Oh. Sorry. Jack, how's it going? Big W indeed. Absolutely, my guy. Absolutely. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Allen does play because the teams that want to trade for him probably want to see him get 1 or 2 more games before an official offer is made and there's a potential bidding war. And before we know it, we end up getting 3 first-round picks for Jake Allen. That'd be nice. Randy, nope, that wasn't Monty. We'll get to it because it's literally the first note I have after the lines. We'll get to that, but nope, that was not on Montembeault at all. Habs podcast. Here's the thing. I definitely think that Monty playing Saturday could be in the books, but There's no issue, I don't think, with Randy. Shut the fuck up. I'll get to that. Holy shit, Monty never makes mistakes. Randy, I agree. Well, we'll see why in a second. But yeah, I like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Allen plays Thursday. But then again, Jack, we play the Rangers on Saturday. We play the Sabres on Thursday. We play the Rangers Saturday, and then because we're in the area, we're not going to be playing the Islanders. It's weird, the NHL schedule. So we'll play. Wait, no, because we're at home against the Sabres, the Rangers. Randy can probably let me know. He probably has a bunch of stuff on the schedule. But yeah, so let's get into the lines and let's discuss what happens to open the game, because Randy clearly has the wrong opinion, and we'll get to that in a second. But the opening lines for the Stars were Robertson, Hintz, Pavelski, Marchment, Duchesne, Sagan, Benn, Johnston. I actually put that down wrong in my notes. That's Wyatt, Johnston. Oh, we're home both games. Okay, well then the Islanders probably won't be here for the next game then after that. We're facing New York teams, so definitely we won't face the Islanders. That's weird NHL schedule making, but I like it. It's a funny meme. Actually, we might, because this year's Super Bowl games for the Canadiens, I think, are actually both St. Louis and Dallas, actually. So, yeah. But the fourth line for the Stars was Steele, Delandra, and Smith of the Craig variety. Simon, I'm going to say Simon just because I'm hoping that's it. Sens are definitely terrible. I saw they were down 5-0. Yeah, I'm actually watching. I actually have the game on in the background right now. It's showing that the fewest games to 50 points in a single season for the Vancouver Canucks. JT Miller is tied for, I think it said tied for second. There's no way this is the start of the second period. Is it really? Stop showing that JT Miller's 30 points in 19 games. I would ideally like to... Okay, it's 5-1. Okay, so the Senators got one. Ooh, thank you guys for the score update. I appreciate that. Okay, we play the Islanders on the 25th of January. Thank you. Thank you, Habs. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to accidentally flip you off. I just trying to pull a little bit of skin. That's not like self-harm, but it's just like it's sticking up. You guys fucking know what I mean. Suter, Heiskanen, Lundell, Hakanpää, and Harley Lundqvist, or excuse me, Thomas and Lundqvist are on the bottom pair. I love that I love the Harley Thomas meme. If you guys haven't watched it, go back to when the Stars first drafted Thomas Harley, because the greatest, one of the funniest draft memes in my opinion. Scott Ottinger gets his 8th straight start for the Stars, with Ottinger being out. Say that 5 times fast. Scott starts for the Stars. Scott with his 8th straight start for the Stars. Say that 5 times quickly. But Matthew Murray, the better one, obviously, will back him up. The real Matt Murray is currently on faking LTIR in Toronto, so the better Matthew Murray backs him up. Harry, you still have the diss on Hines? Yes, I do, Randy. It is still on the channel. I have not privated it, and I will not, because I am highly against privating any prior content that I've made, regardless if I've made up with the person or not. The closest I would get to it is unlisting and just putting it in unlisted videos section on the playlist, so it's slightly harder to get to. But I wouldn't personally want to unlist any of my videos right now. Even some of the early, it's like the Habs news and report stuff. That, while I go back and it's like, oh god, that's really cringy. I don't like that. I might not like my old content, but I'll still keep it up for prosperity's sake. If anybody wants to go back to see, hey, where did Harry Rice start on this channel, and they can go back and look. Son's unlisted videos. Yeah, because someone mentioned that I asking if I still have the diss track on Hines on the channel. And I was mentioning that the only thing I would ever want to do is unlist videos. I won't private them, but unlist them, put them on a blah 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 blah. Exactly, Sons. Old content shows growth. That's why those are my slight criticism. That's the slightest bit of criticism to someone like Mr. Gigi, where the Predator Chronicles, I completely understand why he took off the channel. He didn't want to just be known as the Predator Chronicles guy. But he also took off a lot of his old content, the Aunt Vivian stuff. He took down a lot of his earlier commentary channel videos, which I thought was really fun. I really liked that type of content that he made. But he privated or unlisted. I think he privated most of it, unfortunately, because again, I really like that content, and like you said, it shows growth if you get big. Mr. Gigi is almost at 1 million subs. To go back and look at that fresh fucking baby-faced 17-year-old Gigi, or I think he was 18, but fresh-faced Gigi starting out with YouTube, and then going and seeing where he is now. He's a fucking dad, and he's making great content. It's holy shit, how does this go to this? You know, it's like if I get big, you know, I want people to be able to see, hey, I started with some really stupid Habs news and rumors thing. I want to fucking I want to be able to just I want to be able to let people watch whatever they want of mine. I don't want to gatekeep at all. Simon, yes, absolutely. The Sens rebuild is a pure failure. I mean, just like the Ottawa Senators organization in general, like they've never done anything good in their franchise's history. This is the team who only knows how to cheer when their owner dies. They know how to draft guys like fucking Alexander Daigle. You know, like this is a franchise that costs themselves the Stanley Cup, literally. And literally their greatest achievement in franchise history is being one goal away from a Stanley Cup final that they get destroyed in if they win. Which again, just absolutely hilarious. By the way, boys, for the first time in a long time, I have water on stream. I actually have a drink. I remembered to grab some water earlier today before the game started, and I said, hey, I'll bring these down right away. So exactly, Simon. After all that, the Suns fans say the Habs suck. Exactly. Mike Riley's a terrorist. Suns, no, that's just Jonathan Drouin being Jonathan Drouin. I see he has at least 2 points tonight. Good boy, Drouin. Yeah, Scott Wedgwood gets a start. Matthew Murray backs him up. Before the game, shout out to the PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League. They started up a couple days ago. Toronto got shut up by the New York. I think it was 4-0. Tonight, the Habets came back against the baby female Senators. There's no team names. It's just Montreal, Ottawa. I don't like that. I have to give them names. But the Habets ended up beating the Ottawa team in overtime, 3-2, coming back down 2-1. I actually was able to watch the entire first period before the Canadiens game started. It was fun. I enjoyed a lot of it. Shout out to the admin on the YouTube channel. They're really solid. They're interacting with the chat a lot, passing along suggestions. Like there's already been suggestions for, can you get shots on goal? Can you do like little player bios in between breaks when you're not showing the commercials, because it's on YouTube. They don't show the commercials off TV. It's not like a straight like rip. It's again the official PWHL running this. And yeah, there's been a lot of suggestions, and they're passing them on apparently. So yeah, I'm a fan of the league after the first 2 games. I didn't watch much of the first game of the year, but you know what? I'm a fan so far. I'll definitely be checking out more games. I think they have one coming on tomorrow, so I'll potentially check that one out. But yeah, obviously safe to say I'm a Montreal PWHL fan. So if anybody wants to talk about Marie-Philip Poulin, I'm down. Anyone else on the team, I ain't got a goddamn clue who they are right now. Give me like 2 months. Let me watch the team. And yeah, and also another thing, on their YouTube channel, they don't take down the streams. So you can go back and watch a game from the beginning of the year, probably 5-6 months down the line if you wanted to. You can watch any of the games that are up right now. There's only 2, because the league literally just started. But yeah, you can go back and watch any of the games that you want. And yeah, hit them up with a subscribe. And if you do check out one of their streams, tell them Hooray sent you, because who knows, maybe I could get sponsored by them. I don't know, I'm a fan of the league. They're an upstart. Hey, come on. PWHL, let's hook up. Get a fat dude to promote your league. He'll send his 888 subscribers over to you. You can do anything helps, I guess, right? So yeah, Canucks rebuild is a pure success. It's not even a rebuild, Simon. They really sort of lucked their way into what they've got. Like JT Miller, trade acquisition, Elias Pettersson, obviously great draft pickup, Sam Quinn Hughes, and Thatcher Demko. Actually, Thatcher Demko might have been a traded draft pick if I remember correctly. But yeah, they've just got a lot of really solid pieces right now. And yeah, I think the Canucks are going to be a solid team this year. From year to year, it's always tough to tell how the Canucks do. So if I'm a Canucks fan, I'm very weary of the next year, but very happy about this year. Yeah, definitely. Definitely would say right now it's looking like a success. Plus they have Atu Ratu, who they fleeced from the Islanders. And yeah, I'm a fan of the Canucks. I'm liking what they're doing this year. So 11 seconds into the game, and the star score. Jamie Benn off a turnover So what happens is the Canadians win the face-off. They win the face-off too, apparently. But they win the face-off. The Stars dump it in. Montembeault from behind the net, in net, actually. Oilers have no goalie and no defense. No cup for you. I agree, Simon. Oilers, I mean, I like... who the fuck... No, I'm thinking of Seriner. She's the hot one. The Matthias Ekholm. They have Matthias Ekholm. I like Matthias Ekholm. Evan Bouchard is all offense, zero defense. It's funny that Oiler fans will overrate the fuck out of Evan Bouchard when Mike Matheson is easily better because he actually does play defense. We'll get to him though in a second. But yeah, no goalie. I mean, I'm very surprised that the talk is not at all on Jake Allen right now in Edmonton. The talks seem to have died down. I know that they had sent down Jack Campbell, who's now the AHL backup, by the way, soon to be ECHL starter, I'm sure. But I'm very surprised that they've apparently stopped. It seems like, at least, there's been no rumors. They've stopped talking to Montreal about Jake Allen, so that's very interesting. I am fascinated to see how the hell they plan on solving these goalie issues, because there's no way that they can just continually run with this tandem and try to outscore their problems, because even goal scoring early in the season looked really poor for the Oilers. It looked like they could not score at will like they have been able to in seasons past, and even McDavid looks horrible this year. I think McDavid is massively overrated, first of all, and Leon Draisaitl is much better, if you ask me. If I'm building a team and you ask me to gun to my head, who am I picking from the Oilers? Well, firstly, I'm probably going who the fuck are you and how'd you get in my house? But secondly, if I have to answer your question, I'm probably going Leon Draisaitl, easily 100%. Leon Draisaitl, or if I'm trying to build a meme team, I'm going Jack Campbell, obviously. First line did play well tonight, Habs, absolutely. The Suzuki line did play very well, I thought, definitely. Sabres rebuild looking bad, that's the thing, Simon. Which one? They've been through like fucking 3 rebuilds in the last 15 years at this point, like... I completely, like, here's the thing for me, is that I expected the Sabres to make the playoffs, absolutely. Because of, 8 games last year, where Devin Levi played, they looked promising, but what I failed to remember, and what everyone apparently failed to remember, this is the fucking Buffalo Sabres we're talking about. They are not known for being good when they're expected to be good. So, yeah, Simon, yeah, like you said, Buffalo is a very boring place to, is a very boring place to live. I do actually know somebody who is in Buffalo, though, funny enough, and with some of the stuff that I know, and I'm not going to reveal, but some of the stuff that I know, it is not at all a boring place to live whatsoever. So, hey, Dottie is toast. Holy shit, Dottie is toast. It's been a long time, my guy. Didn't get to watch the game with GG's absolutely Dottiest. It was very, very fun. I'm sorry that you were not able to watch the game. Your friend was there and it's distraught, but good game nonetheless. Absolutely Dottiest. It was a very fun, very back and forth game. And, yeah. Harry, I'll DM you after for some... Alright, Habs, no problem. You can shoot me a DM now. I'll just respond to it after stream if you want. But if you would rather DM me after the stream, you can do that. I'm not forcing you to DM me now. But whenever you want, you can DM me. You can also DM to me. Whatever the hell I was going for there. Winnipeg is boring, too. I've heard that, Simon. Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien, toi? That's the extent of my French, Simon, unfortunately. That is about the extent of my français. And of course, Tabernac. Of course, I feel like everyone who lives in Quebec has to know at least Tabernac. But that's the extent of my French speaking, unfortunately. I do speak French a lot. Yeah, Randy. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people. Obviously, in Quebec, it's mostly French. But a lot of the English people do make an effort. I will say that it is surprisingly that they do. They do make a lot of an effort here in Quebec to speak French, and quite frankly, I would argue they shouldn't. But I mean, we don't need to get into Quebec politics because, first of all, who the fuck watching the stream is going to care about Quebec politics? Secondly, I don't want to talk about Quebec politics. So let's move on to Quebec politics. Keemstar lives in Buffalo. How bad? Exactly, sons. Exactly. Plus, there's something else that I know about Buffalo that I would rather not reveal, but I think is very fun. Dodius, it's been too long. I love your stuff, man. Thank you, Dodius. I appreciate that, man. I've been too busy with school to drop in. I'll try and... Hey, Dottie, it's no problem, man. Don't worry about it whatsoever. I appreciate you stopping in whenever you want, man. It's never required to... It's never understandable to... It's never understandable. It's fully understandable that school takes over your life, is what I meant to say. Because that's what matters most. I appreciate you at least thinking, hey, I should drop by Harry sometime. I appreciate that a lot, man. But hey, stop by whenever you want. Believe me, we'll welcome you back with open arms. Thank you very much, man. No problem whatsoever. Polivre for Prime Minister. I don't even know how to say his name, but I agree. Anything to get that fuck Justin Trudeau out of office. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, NZA. What better way to begin the year and make up for Canada getting eliminated in embarrassing fashion from the World Junior Championships than a Habs W? The most important thing, though, America is still in Lane Hudson supremacy. And also, Jacob Fowler's better than Troy Agostine. He's going to choke in the finals if they can even get there with Troy Agostine. Play Jacob Fowler, please. God damn it. I don't understand the people that said Habs don't have a place in the league. Exactly, Simon. They're just extremely jealous. Like 100%. Like you said, they're the most important team in this league. 24 Stanley Cups, 32, something like that, Cup Finals. The most prestigious team in the National Hockey League, going back to the NHA even. Their influence is felt throughout the league. How drafting even started was basically with Montreal. And yeah, Quebec is the hockey province of Canada. It's basically the hockey province in Canada, the best hockey province in Canada. People think the goddamn sport was invented here, which is funny. Hey, let's go, Habs Podcast, playing NHL 24. I was actually going to buy NHL 24 last weekend. I was going to buy it. It was on sale for like $16. And I don't know if it's a thing with PlayStation where certain games can choose what they want, or if it's like certain other games are like fine with it. But it told me that I can't transfer NHL 24 between accounts. So I didn't download it. I instead went for WWE 2K23, which, by the way, extremely fun. Loving WWE 2K23. And I was right. 2K Showcase, the Cena one, much better than the Rey Mysterio one. I love NHL or WWE 2K23. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna buy 24, but then it said something. It was like, this game is not transferable between accounts or something like that. It wasn't like, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I can't play this on the HHSL account, which means I can't do the Sim League. I can't run the Sim League on 24, and I don't want to use my regular Harry Rice account to run the Sim League, because I want to be able to play the game myself. And so I just didn't buy it. I went with 2K23 instead. And then I played 2K23 on my HHSL account first, and when I went to my main account, I had to do 2K Showcase all over again, which I was fine with because I love 2K Showcase on 2K23. So I don't know if it's just a thing where 2K or Take-Two are like, yeah, fuck it, let them share whatever game they want between accounts, or if EA just fucking lied to me. And yeah, because if they did, I'll admit I kind of regret not getting 24 because it's probably the cheapest I'm going to find it ever. It was like $16. So yeah. NHL 24 is a little worse. I've heard that NZI. I've heard 24 is a lot worse than 23. I actually do have 23. I've played it a little bit, not a lot, just because I've had other stuff. Firstly, the Sim League is not up to 23 yet, and also Habs season has started, obviously, so yeah. But yeah, I've heard that 24 is unfortunately worse than 23. I just need to buy it because the Sim League kind of requires it, unfortunately, so there's that. Fleury, Brodeur, Waugh, Marchessault, Lafleur, Henry, and Rocket Richard. Huberdeau, except this year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. There's a ton of Quebecois hockey players that... Oh, God, I'm sorry, boys. Ton of Quebec hockey players that come out of the province, or Quebecois-born hockey players, I should say. Like, the influence is felt not just with the Canadians, but throughout the entire league's history, which is just... Mwah! Of course, absolutely love it. Hey, let's go, Randy. You also have 2K23? Hell yeah. Yes, Sons, yes, 2K23 is indeed very great. I've showed you guys how good it is in VC before. Judgment Day is bad. Simon, Loki, you know what? Hey, I love Mommy. What else can I say? I love Mommy. Shield is better. I did like the Shield when I was watching WWE in like 2012, 2013 when they were around. Yeah, you could probably argue they were a better overall threat. I do think Judgment Day is being very well booked though. Habs fans are the best, not even close. Oh, 100% Simon. It's like Habs fans. Weirdly enough, Coyotes fans have been really, really good. The Coyotes fans that I've met, extremely nice, extremely respectful. The ones that I've talked to, incredible hockey fans. So I rank Coyotes fans extremely highly right now. Simon, yeah, I get calling 24 the worst one. For me, I don't want to say 94. I don't want to say 24 is the worst, or 94 is the worst one. It's the one I don't like the most because I don't like its style of play. For me, if I were to choose a worst hockey game of the NHL franchise... Now, keep in mind, I've played all the way back to, like, 98, 99, basically. The first year it was on PlayStation with 3D graphics. That's when I started playing. Or that's when I've played up to. And then technically 94 through 97 because they're all the same fucking game. People complain that the current games are the same. 94 through 98 exist, my guys. Holy hell. Well, technically 93 actually because NHLPA Hockey 93. But I don't know if I could pick a worst hockey game because I don't know actually. Like up to like 17 they're fun to me. It might be 20 honestly. I think 20 yeah, 20 is what Matthew's on the cover. 21 might be my least favorite just because the gameplay for me... No, not 21. 20. No, I'm thinking of 20. No, I'm thinking of 21 because I used to only play on rookie mode. And now I'm playing on semi-pro and it's actually fun. 21 is fun on semi-pro. When I used to just play on rookie, I hated it. I hated 21. But now I'm playing on semi-pro, it's like, oh, I'm actually getting a challenge. It's fun, you know? So, I don't think I could say... It probably would be 24. And keep in mind, I'm someone who actually doesn't mind NHL 15 Next Gen. The core gameplay, I think, is fun. I like NHL 15. Now, don't try to get me to play fucking be a GM mode, Hut Online, all that stuff. Yeah, don't try to get me to play that because NHL 15 is hard. But the actual gameplay on the ice, it's fun. I like it. I like it personally. Why Gunther and not Walker? Walter. Oh, Simon, I would have no clue. I don't know. I think Walter was a much better name, but I'm used to Gunther by now. I think it's a kind of a non-issue at this point. For me personally, might already need to help, but I just wanted to let you all know that I exist and said good game. I love you all, and I can't wait to start driving by. Dottiest, 100%. Like I said, man. Like I said, come by whenever you feel like it. Drop by. We'd love to see you on the stream, man. Thank you for thinking about us and coming through with to say GG's. Much appreciated, man. Absolutely love seeing it tonight. Hope to see you again in the future, my good sir. Simon, exactly. Leafs fans are passionate, but there's no class. Absolutely no class. It's always their year, exactly. And then halfway into January, they kind of realize, oh, God, yeah, it's really not our year, is it? Yes, Habs. A 24 league would be very fun. A 24 league would be very fun, Randy. 23 is very fun. You play All-Star. I'm on semi-pro just because I'm trying to ease my way up into difficulties. I'm someone that literally for like the past 10 years since I've started playing NHL games, I've always played on rookie. Like last year was the first year I even tried to play another difficulty. And it was semi-pro, so I'm slowly going up. I'm having my fun. I don't want to be like, oh, hey, I play on Superstar. No, it's like, hey, no, I play on semi-pro. That's my fun difficulty. So, yeah. Maybe in another decade, you guys will find out that I'm playing on pro difficulty. Yeah, the Frostbite engine, like, I think it's nice. The Frostbite engine. Like you said, it does make the graphics look a little weird. However, for me, I'm completely fine with, I do like the Frostbite engine, as long as it doesn't get too animation dependent. You know, if it becomes, not ragdoll-y, obviously, but if it becomes very realistic because of the Frostbite engine, I'm extremely happy with that, you know? Like, if it becomes very much a realistic hockey sim, I'll be very happy with that. NHL 14 was very good. Same with 15 and Legacy Edition on the last gen of consoles, because they're the same as 14, so by default they're just as good. I would actually argue Legacy Edition might be my favorite of the three, just because obviously updated rosters, but that's the game you can create fucking like Nick Suzuki and shit. And NZA, I actually like 15, like I said, on next gen. The gameplay itself, I did like 15 and 16. I actually go back sometimes and I'll play 16's NHL Moments Live. I'll go back and play that sometimes. I have a lot of fun with that personally. Yeah. Exactly, NZA, like you said, yeah, on old gen, yeah, it was basically NHL 14 2.0 and 3.0, and with different rosters, a different OST. I will argue, to a certain extent, I might like 15's soundtrack better than 14's. You guys could actually made a full video on this during 25 Days of Harry last month. If you guys want to go check that out, look on the channel on the videos tab. I made a video ranking every NHL video game soundtrack, and I had a lot of fun with it. There were certain games that I hated listening to, 23 and 24, but others that I really liked, such as 14 and 15. So yeah, if you guys want to go check those out, or you guys want to check that video out, that's on the channel, I'd appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years. I was gonna say 15. Can't believe it's been 10 years either. It's been 10 years either, NZA. You know what? To be fair, it's just been more time to play that game, so I'm completely fine with that. Simon, I completely get that. I'm fine with that. NHL after NHL 18 not appreciating them, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Alright, I understand that, I should say. I get that. I don't mind 19, and again, I think 20, meh, it's alright. But, yeah, I definitely get why people would not like, every NHL game from 18 onwards, or like every NHL game, or not like every NHL game. I just read that one. Like I said, I think 19's alright, Simon. That's the one with Subban on the cover, right? Yeah, that one's okay. I'm not a massive fan of it. It's alright, though. Same with, chapter 1. Same with Fortnite, one chapter over another chapter. Yeah, I get that, yeah. Shut the fuck up, sons. I'm a lowlife, to be fair. Jesus. I hate that. Same for FIFA or Madden. Old Gem is better than... Exactly, Simon. Like, with Madden, though, here's the thing. You gotta go back 2 generations to get to the last great fucking Madden game. It's like, you literally gotta go to, You literally gotta go to the PS2 to get, like, Madden NFL 06 or 07 or 08. Some shit like that. Yeah, and yeah, 23, 24, 22. I don't remember that soundtrack a lot. I don't think I liked it, though. I want to say 21 was okay. 20 was meh. I'm not, fuck that. I'm not gonna spoil the video. Go check out the fucking video for yourselves after the stream if you guys wanna find that out. Madden 15, I never played Madden 15 actually. I own a couple Maddens, not on this gen of consoles. The last Madden I own, I think, is 13. No, it's actually... Technically, I do own a Madden from this generation, but it's Madden NFL 17 on the 360. But I've never played that because, well, 1, my Xbox isn't working, and 2, I only bought it because how many fucking times am I gonna find Madden NFL 17 for $1 just out in the open? But yeah, the most recent NFL that I've played is technically 13, and it was okay. I prefer arena football on the PS2 because that's really fun. But yeah. Yeah, Habs, college football. I mean, as long as they actually pay the athletes this time, and they don't make a complete shit show like they did with the fucking NCAA basketball game, I'll be fine with that. Okay, where am I? Too many glitch goals, many bugs. It's the same goal every time. EA chooses the winner. Oof, Simon, I don't like that. I hate when they have like ice tilt, or I guess in FIFA FIFA and Madden it'd be like field tilt. But, yeah, I hate when they do that. Just let me play the fucking game. If I'm better than my opponent, if they're better than me, let that show on the ice. I'm tired of fucking out shooting a guy 48 to 3, and he ends up winning 3-2. I'm tired of that. Yeah. Apparently it was really, really fucking good. No, not the last NCAA football game. The NCAA, basketball game, the last one they were supposed to come out with, that got canceled like three weeks before it was supposed to come out, but there were some copies that made it into retail. That's what I'm talking about. I know the last NCAA football game was like, I think it was 14. That was really good apparently, and that one, I think that one had the the tie-in with Madden. That was like, hey, do you want to import your draft class into Madden? Because like you can do that from this game. Do you want to import it into Madden? Yeah, you do. All right, cool. We'll grab the info, and it's like, okay, it's almost like what a WWE did with Legends of WrestleMania and SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. You can literally import the roster from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 into Legends of WrestleMania, which is just so fucking cool. I've never seen that done since, unfortunately. That'd be sick if I could import the roster of 2K22 into 23. I know there's probably going to still be rights issues and shit, but like, still, that's fucking awesome. Like, I can import the 13 wrestlers that I actually want to play as that aren't in 2K23 and put them into 2K23. Hell yeah, I'd love to do that. Just, yeah. NCAA football was good in a video game. Yeah, Simon. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played the NCAA football games. The new one that's coming out, Habs. There's a new NCAA? I didn't know that. I thought it was like, I want a new NCAA. I did not know there's a football NCAA game coming out. Nice. Simon, I've played a little bit of Battlefield 1. I'm not like... I played it once because I won a contest to get a PS4 and it came with Battlefield 1. And I tried it once just to be like, why not? I'll try it, see if I like it. I didn't care for it. I'm not a big like first-person shooter guy. It's coming out this summer. Is it the NCAA game? I will, you know what? If depending how much it is, and if it's on the PC, and if I can get a totally legal version, I might play it maybe. I doubt I'll be able to stream it because this thing could barely fucking handle the PS2 apparently. Shield era was the best. Habs, yeah, I really like that era of WWE, like the Shield, and you had the fucking Rhodes Scholars and shit. Like that was fun. SmackDown 2018, Raw 2016 was for me the best years of the shows. Simon, for me, I love Ruthless Aggression era. I'm a big Ruthless Aggression guy. The SmackDown 6, Triple H is world champion, Randy Orton, Batista coming up with John Cena, like that is like, whew, that's why I love 2K15 so much, is because that one story with Shawn Michaels and Triple H has so much of the Ruthless Aggression era in there. That's what I fucking love that game. Absolutely, I love that game. Zach, how's it going, man? Harry, I love you. We needed you to win tonight, and you fucking did. Zach, yeah, man. I mean, you know, I don't know how we did. We almost choked it. But you know what? Hey, anything to help out the Winnipeg Jets, I guess. As long as you guys help us out by beating some fucking Eastern Conference teams. Please, and thank you. Yeah. Battlefield 4 was older than the 1. I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't get that either. I don't know if it's because it's a prequel to the other Battlefield games, but even then, wouldn't just call it like Battlefield 0. Like, sure, it might be a stupid title, but like, still, it might be a stupid title, like I said, but like, still, at least, okay, Battlefield 0, I know this is a prequel now, you know, like... Simon, yeah, a lot of people prefer Raw and SmackDown. If we're talking Ruthless Aggression era, like, stages, absolutely love the Raw 2002 stage with the fucking curves and shit. Love that one. I love the SmackDown Fist, but, God, like, Raw 2002, that's another reason I love 2K15. It's the first game... 2K23 is the second one, which we'll get into in a second if you guys want. But 2K15 is the first game that gets that era of stage during a time where I'm actually playing WWE games, and I just... God, that stage is so good. 22 had the stage, but they fucked it so hard. The name template was wrong. The matchup script... I hated the Raw stage in 2K22. I'm so happy that they kept it for 23 and actually fixed it. And you get the SmackDown Fist, so you can do fucking an old school, like, Raw and SmackDown if you want. Clifford, how's it going, man? Popping in to say hi. Good win, my team. I did see that, Clifford. I saw you guys were up 5-0 after the first. What the fuck happened? You scored 0 goals in the second. You guys were on pace to win 15-0. What happened? God damn it. No, seriously, Clifford. Please beat the Senators. The Canadians need it. Zach, yes, double Montreal win indeed. We did mention that earlier. The PWHL. I did watch the first period. Very fun. You're 10-0-3 against the East. Well, you know what? Goddamn. I hope that's actually 9-0-3 because I'm pretty sure you guys beat us this year so far. But you know what? Hey, thank you guys for doing your job. We'll keep trying to beat Western Conference teams, and you guys will apparently keep easily beating Eastern Conference teams. So it'll be sort of a trade-off. We'll see. Gislain, how's it going, man? Happy New Year to you too, my good sir. Happy New Year indeed. NCAA, one thing I'm never going to understand is EA naming NHL 16 on old gen NHL Legacy Edition. Why didn't they name it NHL 16 Legacy Edition like they did with FIFA? I have no clue. Like, I get naming it. Like, here's the thing. I don't even like Legacy Edition, because that's almost like kind of what they called. That might actually exactly be what they called the DLC version. No, it was the Deluxe Edition. I actually have, on PS4, the Deluxe Edition of NHL 16 Next Gen. Why? Because it was like $5 on eBay. And so I was like, hey, fuck it. I'll get NHL 16. I'll get $50 added value for nothing, basically. Or maybe I'm paying for the added value and the game costs nothing. Think about it like that if you want. But, oh yeah, we did beat the Jets. Oh yeah, the Justin Barron goal. I completely forgot that. He scored so many goals, I don't remember them all, Habs, surprisingly, Randy. But yeah, I never got them calling 16 Legacy Edition. I was looking at my shelf as if I had it. Unfortunately, that's the one NHL game I technically don't own, because technically it's 16, and I do own 16, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I do find that weird. Like, call it, like Legacy Edition makes me think, okay, you're gonna have a bunch of, like, old guys in the roster, like they do with the current NHL games. It makes me think, okay, you guys are gonna have, like, 2K10 stuff, and, like, have old teams that we can unlock and we can play as. No, it's sort of just NHL 15, just, hey, Legacy Edition, this is the last one on this console. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I like the title, but it is definitely, like, they could have come up with something that, like, makes more sense, I think. So yeah, they definitely could have done that. So, again, let's get into the fucking game, because we're 46 minutes in, holy shit. So, 11 seconds into the game, and the star score, Jamie Benn, off of a turnover. Sam Montembeault comes out to play the puck off a face-off, plays it back to the net. Mike Matheson's got it. He has his 3 places he can play the puck. Straight up, or along the boards. Straight up is a star, 2 stars actually, and along this side is a star. Along this side, there's a star, but also a Canadian. So there's a 50-50 chance, and you can at least get into position. Mike Matheson misplays the puck and throws it straight out, and right out in front. Montembeault not able to find where the puck is, and it ends up behind him. Jamie Benn opens the scoring, like I said, 11 seconds into the game. Yeah, so it's 1-0 Stars, 11 seconds in, and I was wearing the red jersey to start the game. Wasn't like, oh, I ran downstairs and put it on. No, I was just wearing it from the jump. And yeah, just first shot of the game, it goes in the back of the net. Genuinely surprised how people can say that was Montembeault's fault. Randy's probably not even here anymore, so he's probably going to continue to think that, oh, Sam Montembeault is fucking at fault for that goal because he does not like French goaltenders, because why would he, apparently. But yeah. Oh, God. So, yeah. 11 seconds in. Like I said, Jamie Benn scoring. Stars press after a small Habs rush chance. Nothing, though, for either team 3 minutes in. Robertson breaks in, has a nice chance stopped by Evans. Really good play, actually, to break up a wide open net on a rebounded shot as well. So, like I said, very solid work there from Jake Evans to break up that chance in front. Sorry, boys, I'm just trying to find something real quick. There we go. There we go. So I got the Canucks game back up. I accidentally closed the stream a couple minutes ago. I just realized that now. So all right, there we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay after that shot, like maybe a minute later. Yeah, there's a stoppage, and the refs are trying to figure out how much time to put back on. And the Canadiens score about 30 seconds after the play finally resumes. Nick Suzuki, nice one-timer, finds the back of the net from Slavkovsky and Harris, who had a good play. Harris had a good play to turn the puck over on that one, to cause the turnover on that play, pass to Slavkovsky, over to Suzuki. Nice one-timer, back of the net. Canadiens tie the game up less than 5 minutes in. Looking like it could be a high score, and spoiler, it wouldn't be. Don't look at the score up here. That'd be very rude. Yeah, Stars try to press. Canadiens do get a little bit of momentum. Slavkovsky can't bury a shot. That's high and wide. But the Canadiens score on the next shift for the next line. The fourth line, actually. Kaiden Guhle gets a nice rebound off a big slapper. Pizzetta has a nice play to set that up. Down to Kovacevic. He has a shot. That ends up getting cut out. Guhle comes in. Nice slapper, I believe it was. And it's a 2-1 Canadiens lead. So just like that, less than, I think, 8 minutes in, 3 goals. The Canadiens have their first lead of the game. Suzuki then gets a slewed foot from Pavelski. There's no penalty there, of course. Pizzetta has a nice shot, just barely on the outside of the post. It goes off of Wedgwood's glove and just trickles by the post. That almost made it 3-1. Habs get a bit of more press, but there's 2 really bad icings called on the Canadiens. I thought those were very iffy. Could have been called, could not have been called. I think probably one of them at least shouldn't have been called, but doesn't matter. Habs do try to press, but the Stars come in numbers. Habs get a couple late looks. And then the clock runs out. However, the refs blow a whistle on an icing on the Canadiens. They put .1 back on the clock. Yeah, because of course. So yeah, they put .1 back on the clock. Why wouldn't they just, I don't know, like put a full second? At least that gives them a chance to get a shot off. But yeah, obviously, thankfully nothing comes of it. You technically could get something on a face-off. There could be an injury, could be a fight, could be some number of things that come with .1 seconds left. Shots are 9-7 for the Habs with a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play as well. Sorry, boys, my throat's getting really dry right now, so yeah. Stars early had momentum. Sorry, boys, I'm trying to figure out, is the stream... You guys are not talking right now, surprisingly. Thank you. I can't tell if you guys have nothing to say or if you guys are just really invested in my notes. I'll assume you guys are really invested, which means just notice in the description it says 2-0 after 1. William, I will correct that right now. Thank you for picking that up, my good sir. Let me pick that up. Let me fix that right now. Yes, there we go. So the 2... Jesus Christ, it was not 2-11. Holy hell. I do not want to overcorrect. We were down 11-2 after the first period, apparently. I'm making a... Let's go, Randy. Hell yeah. I would absolutely love to join. If you want to join back in my league, I'll send you the invite. I don't know if you're still in there. I don't know if you left. I don't know if I kicked you, maybe accidentally. But if you want to get back in, or if you are already in and you want to be a team, just let me know, and I will absolutely let you know what teams are available. But the Stars early in the second get some momentum. They push hard for a tying goal. There's a couple big chances. Habs, any teams available? 10? Oh, no, Suns. 10? Isles defenseman penalty warning? What's this? Penticton County? I don't know what this is. 10? No way. 10 OT losses. Didn't even know Habs played. Jeff, yeah, we played tonight. It was technically a late game. We started at 8. We're making the playoffs with 35 wins. That's amazing, Suns. That's absolutely incredible. Wait, no, I'm looking in the wrong section. So GM list. The Canadian teams that are open right now are as follows: the Calgary Flames, the Edmonton Oilers, and that's it. Wait, no way. Okay, no. I thought a team opened up, but I just didn't, I didn't change their name. At least I think those are the only Canadian teams open. Yeah, Calgary's open, Edmonton's open, Montreal's been taken, Ottawa's been taken, Quebec's been taken, Toronto's been taken, and Winnipeg's... Yeah, so it's just Calgary and Edmonton, so... Rivals, you can either pick the team that actually looks pretty decent, or you can pick the Edmonton Oilers. But yeah, so there you go, Habs. You got a couple of Canadian teams open right now. So any info on both the Calgary Flames? I can actually let you know really quickly if you want. If I can load up the sheet, that would be much appreciated. The sheet actually does want to load for me right now, surprisingly quickly. The Flames, they have solid players. They have Jonathan Toews, who's making only $2 million for 3 years. Jake Gensel, they have Jordan Eberle, they have a young Alexei Sorella, Kyler Yamamoto, they have 42-year-old Yaroslav Halinka, they have old Jason Garrison as their best defenseman. Not saying Garrison's bad, he's a legit first-pairing defenseman. They have Andrei Vasilevsky as their starter. They just brought back Mika Kiprusoff on waivers to be their backup. They just got a first-round pick for trading their second starter. They have some good prospects. They have Philip Broberg, Jack Quinn. Overall, they're a good team now, but they will be better for the future. They are, I think, better set for said future. They have Oliver Shillington as well. With the Oilers, they're very iffy. They have Jack Campbell and Elvis Merzlikins in net. Their best defenseman is Justin Falk, who is a third pairing guy. But they have Neil Yakupov, Alexander Kokolechev. They have old Pavel Datsyuk. They have a couple guys in terms of prospects. Carl Grundstrom. They have Spencer Knight, Jacob Laukio, Blake Lizotte. Not a whole lot, but if you want a challenge, I'd go Edmonton. Who is that? Alexander Kokolechev? He is a Russian forward who played... By the way, this is a 2021 we're in, Habs. So we are in the second COVID season, technically. You had 3 leads in the game, Suns. You know what? That sucks. That legitimately sucks. But Kokolechev was a guy who was picked by the Boston Bruins in real life. He only played, I think, like 30-something games, if that. Might have only gotten 3, actually, but I think it was 30-something. Never panned out in real life, but in this league, he ended up becoming a pretty big gem. Who has Cole and Zoo? Habs. I have Cole, and Sons of Liberty in Pittsburgh actually has Suzuki, so they're neither in Montreal, and neither are on Edmonton or Calgary. The only Canadian... I'm actually trying to see if there are any, like, Canadians. It's 5-2 now. Oh my god, there's no way the Sens are going to fucking... the Canucks are going to choke this. I'm trying to look for any Canadians, current Canadians that are on... Mike Riley is on Edmonton, former Montreal Canadian, Mike Hoffman. Why did I say Mike Riley? Mike Hoffman, I meant. And Calgary, I don't think has any former Canadians, actually, or current Canadians. I'm trying to look now, and no, they do not, actually. So Edmonton has the lone... Yeah. Paul, how's it going, man? Happy New Year to you, too, my good sir. Habs look good on the road trip. Hey, don't worry that you're late to the party, man. Don't worry about it whatsoever. Happy to see you, though, my good sir. Habs did look very solid on the road trip, for sure. We went 3-3-2, which... or 3-3-1, I think it was. Because I think it was a 7-game road trip. So I will gladly take being NHL 500 on that road trip. We were in at least five of those games, at least. Well, actually 6, because the OT loss. I would arguably say we might have been in all 7 games for most of them. And yeah, we just played very well. We just unfortunately couldn't grab a win or two. One of the wins got taken away from us. And yeah, don't speak Mike Riley's name. Okay. Fuck. God. You know what I love, Sons? You know what I love? I love goaltending. So yeah. I love Hudson Fasching. But yeah, the Stars early, like I said, had momentum. They pressed for the tying goal early. 6 minutes in, they had a lot of pressure. However, against the flow of the play, we've got a goal. Juraj Slafkovsky has a big play at center to cause a turnover. Jordan Harris comes in. He gets his first goal of the year against Dallas's momentum. Like I said, unassisted, really nice snipe. So there was actually a Stars defenseman who was out of position, so they had to kind of try and adapt to that. However, it gives Jordan Harris some space. He shoots it home, and like I said, it's 3-1 Montreal. Pezzetta then, nice hit on Yanni Hakanpää. Do you ever play as a goalie in floor hockey or ice hockey? Randy, no, I don't actually. I do not play as a goalie in floor hockey or ice hockey. I've actually never played floor ice hockey myself, actually. I want to. I'd love to play. I'd probably lean towards a forward. I feel like defenseman would be tough. Goaltending, I don't have the agility or the quickness and the hand-eye coordination to be able to play as a goaltender. I feel like forward, well, obviously you need all 3 of those at points. I feel like as a forward I could potentially adapt what my potential skills are right now and then be a little better at forward than defense and goaltending. Maybe defense because probably want to be a bit of a hard hitter if I played ice hockey, but yeah, I definitely probably, like I said, I want to be a forward. Probably more of a Nick Delorier type of guy, more of a grinder, enforcer. Maybe take a regular shift here and there, but yeah. All right, so holy shit, we got 10 viewers, boys. Thank you guys for coming by for the stream. Let's continue on with the game. I've played as a goalie before up to junior, so I know quite a bit. Hey, Randy, nice. I'm happy that you have a little bit of experience then. So you know how in the NHL games your AI runs into a random opposing player who doesn't have to fucking cost you a penalty? Well, bro, Mike Riley did that in the score on the following power play, and they score on the following power play to make it 4-4. Suns, you know what? I wouldn't expect anything less from Mike Riley. I genuinely can't say I would expect anything less from that dude. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Pizzetta, like I said, a big hit on Yanni Hakanpää. It is not easy to drop that guy. 6'7", 6'7", and I think they said 230 pounds, something like that. Yeah, just like I said, not at all easy to drop that man. Big props to Michael Pizzetta. Stars have some press. Andy takes a big shot block. He was hurting. He goes off. Thankfully would come back. But again, like I said off the top of the stream, Josh Anderson just took abuse tonight. He took that shot block. He took a high stick. Actually, I think it was the shot block first, and then he came back later. That's where he took a high stick. Fucking right in the bridge of the note, like right here. That hurts. Yeah, that hurts, and so I felt for him on that one. And then he took a stick to the dick, and it was like 8 minutes left. He said, fuck this, and just went off the ice. He took a while to get off the ice, unfortunately. Hopefully it's just they really hurt, give me a minute type of thing. And, yeah, I'd really hope that that's all it is and not a, oh god, I'm really injured. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically the only good thing about Andy being out is potentially Arbor Jacka gets the call up again. I don't know though. Hey Cameron, how's it going, man? Much appreciated. Happy to see you, my good sir. Speaking of floor hockey, I cooked today 5 goals on 3 hours of sleep. Holy shit, Suns. How's it going, man? Suns. That's fucking sick, man. Randy, your wrench. I'm trying to clear out my mods. Andy injured the broken testicle. I really hope not, Randy. Fuck, I have 2 Randys actually now in chat. This is gonna be really confusing. So you know what? I'm just gonna call you guys both Randy, because that's gonna lead us to confusion and it's gonna be really funny. But Randy, your wrench. I want to start clearing out moderators. Not necessarily not driving people out of the channel, obviously, but just we're not a massive channel. I don't feel the need to have 25 different moderators. You come by, Randy, however, just like I said, there's not much of a need for a lot of moderation. Suns does a lot of the moderation work as well, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't either if there's a spammer, but we've gotten so little of that I feel like Suns is a guy who can handle a lot of that stuff. And yeah, exactly, like Jack Olson, I got rid of him as well. Just now I got rid of him a couple minutes ago. So yeah, like Olsen, wow, all of a sudden demoting me. Randy, I'm not demoting you. What as a mod did you do? Randy, like I said, I'm not demoting you. You can still talk in the chat. Your name was Blue and you had a wrench. That was literally it. That was literally all. Like and I'm not saying that you didn't do anything as a mod, but it's just like, what was there to do? It's literally, oh hey, watch for spam, and that's it. Like, we have 2 or 3 guys that come in the stream constantly. Suns is being one of those. You're another one, obviously, but a lot of the time, I've noticed when I see stuff happening with mods, it's Suns handling a lot of it. What have your other mods done? Suns is handling a lot of the stuff. There's a few guys that I do need to keep as moderators, because we've had trolls coming in impersonating guys, and like I said, we've had guys coming in impersonating some of the mods, some of the now mods, I should say, and so they're made mods. Like right now, who do we have as a moderator? It's Lucas, which actually I just realized that's actually the wrong account that I have modded. I need to mod his other account. But right now, it's Sporty, it's DDT, who I know he comes into the channel often. He just doesn't talk a lot. He's not a big talker. Suns I know comes in, and then obviously it's like you, Randy. Darkness has been showing up a lot more recently. You got Marcus, who comes by a lot. But like Suns was one of those guys that a lot of people There was like one or two guys that would impersonate him. Zach was another guy that we had a couple impersonators on. Marcus was someone as well. It was a lot of guys who would come by to the stream often, like those guys who it was not necessarily easy to impersonate, but it was like, oh, okay, I know that, this is easy to do. So, yeah. Whenever I give a timeout, you shut down. Randy, I've never seen you give a timeout, and every time that I've seen you give one, I've seen you give like 2 timeouts, and both times I'm pretty sure I was like, hey, thank you, Randy, for that. I was about to get to that. Thank you for that, man. So, like, I don't know, Randy, I mean, again, it's a wrench. Like, meh. It's a fucking wrench. I've been unmodded from channels before, and I've had no problem with it. I've taken it well. Paul, hoping they bring Arbor back soon. He's been kicking ass with Laval. We need his toughness back. Imagine him and Struble. The only issue, Paul, is who plays the right side. I don't know if in Laval they've been playing Jacka on the right side or just on the left side, or if Struble can play both sides. I have no clue there. But, I mean, yeah, I'd love to have Arbor back. I definitely think that him being sent down to improve his defensive game helps him a lot in the long term. I definitely think that with a guy like Arbor Jacki, once you get him back in the lineup, you can get that toughness. Sending him down to improve his defensive game is better because it does mean he can probably stay with the team long term. They apparently envision him, they want to make him into a top 4D, which I talked about this on Talking Habs podcast, Hab Normals. Check them out on Spotify and wherever you can find podcasts, I believe. But I mentioned it there with them, and not to spoil much, but just real quick, I don't mind them trying to develop into a top 4D. Even if all he's playing is bottom pair minutes, I want him to be the best kind of Arbor Jack guy that we can make him be. And if there's injuries, oh, boom, Arbor Jack guy, you know what? I respect, sorry. I had to cough real quick. I figured I don't want to do it on stream. But yeah, I don't want to make you guys maybe jump because there's a loud noise. But but with Jack, like I was saying, okay, if he plays bottom top 4, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, Jack, I trust him to play bottom 4. Boom. And so yeah, so like I'm completely fine with them trying to develop Jack into the best type of player that they can, because it just means the Canadiens are better for the future. So yeah, I definitely think that Jack being sent down was better for him long term and the team long term. But I would like to see him back soon. I would like to see that that happen. What happened to his wrench? Thank you, so I just explained. Exactly, like you said, Sons. I got rid of Olsen. There was a couple guys I got rid of. We have like 4 mods now, 3 mods. I think even I might have brought it down to. It's like you, Sporty. Who the fuck do I have as mod? Actually, let me look real quick to confirm. Some of them, I keep clicking off the goddamn thing. Okay, community. There we go. Yeah, it's Zach, Sons, DDT, and Sporty. Okay, so we actually have 4 mods. Yes, we have 4 mods. I keep Zach modded just because I feel like the channel with the icon, it's very, very easy to potentially impersonate him, so we just keep him with the thing. Meanwhile, Randy, I know that you come in because you usually come in talking about something related to the game, and not just, hey, Harry. So, yeah. Which Randy am I talking to? Habs, I'm talking to Randy right now. I love how confusing this might be. I love it. Exactly, Darkness. We had too many mods, definitely, yeah, exactly. She started Nordique's home jersey, but it has a Chicago showcase on the chest. With the rest of the jersey, a Quebec pattern. Cool, but I don't know if they were in some sort of series with the other teams. Jeff, that is very weird. I don't remember that at all whatsoever. Harry, how do you do my NHL League on the games? What I do, Habs, is take, for example... Oh, God, what did I just run over? Am I running over anything? Okay, no, I'm not. Take, for example, this current gen. We started on NHL 16 on the PS4 generation of consoles. We'd go in NHL 16, I'd go in and create, 17, for example, because that was the first year I could create teams. 16, I had to use the Quebec Ramparts instead of the Nordiques. But 17, I'd go in, I'd create the teams that I need, which were, I think, Quebec and Hartford, I think, at that time. I think it was just those 2 teams. Create them, I'd go in, look at the spreadsheet, get all the rosters, create all the players that I need to, and then from there, set up the season mode, get the schedule and all that set up, and then we sim. And of course, free agency and whatever. I don't do anything with the prospects because unless a prospect is signed, then I don't create them off, so I'm not going to create 17 guys in the AHL for each team. Okay, with NHL 24, for example, I would look at the current schedule for NHL 23. Usually the schedule is one of the first things I do. I usually do it first. Is set up the schedule, make sure that each team, like say Buffalo in the Atlantic is replaced by Quebec, Columbus in the Metro is replaced by Buffalo, for example. I don't think you'd have expansion teams, but get the schedule all written down. What I would then do is look on the spreadsheet, get everybody set in rosters, and get guys in free agency, set all the overalls and whatever, and then next game do the exact same thing. Of course, make any trades that need to be made. It's a literal like 1-to-1 for game after game after game. So yeah, but with NHL 24, if you're staying within the one game, then you can definitely probably just make it to where it's like, hey, just make these moves on the base game, and then just change overalls as you need to. And yeah, there's no replacing mods. If we need a mod when we get bigger, yes, Habs, I do use it's season mode. It's not franchise mode because you can only control one team in franchise. I do use season mode for all 31, soon to be 32 teams in the league. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, unfortunately, NCAA, you can't replace Randy because there's no replacing him. I'm not. Then you got to restart every time. Not season mode, but on each game, yes. That's wit usually takes at least 2 to 3 weeks between each season after it ends to when the season starts. Like I said, I go through schedule, rosters, overalls, free agency, stuff like that. I do that for every single game, and I do have to restart every time. So it's a little bit it sucks a little bit for me. However, I'm fine with it as long as the boys want a sim league. I will keep doing it that way because that's how I love to do a good old fucking sim league. Darkness, I wonder what the expansion frontrunners are for the league as well, man. Maybe we'll find out soon. Who knows? Exactly, Darkness. Arbor is the third pair guy who can play when needed in the top 4. That's literally what everybody thinks of him. I mean, I'd love if he can end up being a top 4D. That'd be fucking awesome. But I do see him as the third line guy who can play top 4 if there's an injury, or if he just, hey, these guys are tough. We need to play Jack Eye in the top 4, and yeah, I'm completely fine with that. So yeah. All right, I need to get to the game because I got stuff that I still need to do tonight. So yeah, Stars have some press. Andy takes that big shot block. What were you gonna say? Sorry, NCA. Yeah, there's no replacing Randy because I didn't unmod him to replace him. I just unmodded him along with Jack Olsen and Rick Nelson. Rick hasn't showed up, unfortunately, in a couple years, which that sucks. He was such a prominent viewer in the early stages of the channel, but yeah. And like I said, we're down to 3 or 4 mods now. There's no replacing him, but if once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I might name a new sub. I'm gonna name someone a subscriber to the channel. No, I'm gonna name someone a mod, because that first 1,000 is always the toughest, and there's that little bit of a feeling once we hit 1,000, it might like start to climb. There might be a decent amount of people coming by. There might be, not exactly, but say an influx of like 100 subscribers over 2 months, and the viewership overall might go up a lot. So I definitely think I'm going to need another mod or 2, especially because for some reason Streamlabs OBS is refusing to log me in on YouTube, so I can't even moderate my own chat as I want to. I can see the chat, obviously, I can see you guys. I just can't. It tells me to sign into chat, and yeah, like I said, for some reason I can't moderate my own chat, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, I didn't unmod Randy these guys to replace them right away. Eventually we'll get to that point. Randy will probably get his mod back when we're at 1,000. I'll probably name another mod at that point. But again, it just depends on how fast the channel starts to grow. If we hit 1,000 somehow, say next week, then it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need another moderator or 2 at least. So yeah. Randy, you gotta be around for a while to get a mod, man. Like, NZA's been around for, God, what is it, NZA? 3? Okay, you don't have to be around for 3 years like NZA and Randy and these guys. But, like, you know, show up consistently and, like, be active in the chat, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna give someone who's lurking, for example, a mod because I don't know that they're there, so yeah, like DDT's the guy because we talk, we're friends in real life, so I know that he comes by to the streams and he's lurking. If he's not talking in the chat a lot of the time, he'll lurk and sometimes watching the chat. So yeah, I have but not chat because I can't always. I guess I meant I'll always be around. Yeah, but yeah, Randy, you have been around for a while, but yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, like there's definitely guys who are like, I'm lining up like, okay, this guy'd be a good mod, this guy'd be a good mod, this guy'd be a good mod, and it's like, you know, it's just a matter of like figuring out, okay, I gotta mod this and then this person. It's like, yeah, like I said, I don't want to pick favorites. For example, Enzi over Cameron because the Habs fan. You know, I'm looking out to see who's completely who's completely like, okay, who's here often, who knows the rules of the stream and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, like Cameron, like you said, unfortunately, yeah, it's not active 100% of the time. It's not like I need someone who's like, you're gonna be on every single stream, you're gonna always be able to mod. No, like, show up whenever you want, obviously. You just get the mod. So, you know, when you're in the chat, I would like you to do a bit of modding. If there is modding to be done. You know? But, exactly, Darkness. Yeah, you're just kind of in the background a lot of the time, Darkness. Exactly. But yeah, so like I said, I have guys that for when we hit 1,000, it's like, oh, okay, mod this guy or this guy, one of these two. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, let's go, Habs. DM me the link when you're able to, and I'll absolutely join the league, my guy. 100%. Cameron, when do you think you'll hit 1,000 subscribers? Or when you put the comma, technically $1 of subscribers? No. When do I think I'll hit 1,000? I don't know. Because we've been like... Yeah, Cameron, exactly. Yeah, you're here often. Like, I definitely get why some people might just, you know, prefer to lurk, be in the background, listen to me talk. Some people might put this on in the background to sleep, maybe. They might just put this on in the background while they're doing other stuff, which if you do that, I appreciate that. Whether you're here active in the chat or you're lurking, again, I appreciate that. Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, 1,000, like, I don't know, because we've been, like, weirdly enough climbing pretty recently. Like, the last month, I feel like we've gained 20 subscribers, something like that. Let me actually look. And of course, I closed the community, the YouTube studio, so I'm reopening it. And how many have we gained just in the last month, for example? We've gained 12 subscribers actually in the last month, but it was like last month. Or the month before that it was like 15 subscribers, and we're at 888. We were at like 850 during the summer. So it's like, actually, can I look at my channel analytics? That's where I gotta go to. No, not overview. Oh, 88 subscribers. Yeah. Okay, so looking at it, actually, yeah. So it was in December last month. We were at 876, so we're now at 889. Can I look at the last 90 days? Yes, here we go. So in October, we were at 856. So in the last 3 months, we've gained about 30 subscribers, almost at 300. I fucking wish. That'd be awesome. So yeah, at this rate, technically, at 30 subscribers every 3 months, so we're at 880, so 910, 940, 970. Technically, it's another, like, year-ish before we hit 1,000 subscribers. But I do think, again, as the number climbs, it's going to be not necessarily faster to get to 1,000, but there'll be more eyes on me, so more eyes to share around, potentially, and stuff like that. So, quick maps, Harry, thank you. Harold, sorry. Thank you, Sons. I appreciate that. But, yeah, so again, by the math, 30 subs each month, or every 3 months, I definitely think that, like I said, it looks like it could be in the next year. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm going to hit it by July. Like, by the end of the season, I think we're probably nearing 950-ish. It depends as well. Because there's certain projects that I have that I'm planning out that it's like, okay, this might work, or this might work. Well, this could end up being a decent breakout. Like, the Colleen Ballinger video I did, that got like 3,000 views, and we gained like 10, 15 subscribers from that. So, people clearly like that video. I don't know if YouTube poop is kind of something that I might be made for as well, or like semi-YouTube poop. But, yeah, there's that. I know, like I said, I know there was obviously the hockey content. That's kind of what a lot of people are subscribed to the channel for. So yeah, I think July we could end up getting close. I think, weirdly enough, I don't know why, I could see a potential birthday stream being where I hit 1,000, a Bert stream, but yeah, I would like that if I could hit 1,000 on my birthday. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I think late this year or early next year would be nice. Darkness, I don't know if I see it taking another year, though, because we're starting to collaborate with stuff like we're starting to collaborate with Talking Habs. I've gone on his podcast a couple times. I did his Hab Normals podcast, which is very, very fun. You guys got to go check that out. And yeah, I want to start collaborating more with creators that I like and content creators just in general. Any way that I can get my name out there, if it's with friends or just people that I watch. Maybe people watch me and they want to get me on their podcast or whatever. I'd love to do that. And, any amount of eyes that I can get on my content and thinking, hey, I like this guy. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, NZA definitely need to be in the stream one day. Absolutely. I mean, technically, you're always on the stream at this point because everybody's name shows up. So technically, you are on the stream. But I get what you mean. Definitely. We absolutely need to have we absolutely need to have like a viewer stream. The issue is that could easily be abused if we have like say for example, I did like StreamYard stuff oh, hey guys, here's the link for the StreamYard if you want to come on and talk. Boom, 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 boom. And there could be fucking dicks. Someone could flash a dick on the screen probably. Someone could probably drop bad slurs, which I don't know if that would get me suspended because I wouldn't know about it. So it'd probably just be like, hey, YouTube be like, hey, you might want to be careful, my guy. Be a little careful. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely would love to have viewers on the stream sometime. I mean the playoff prediction videos, those usually seem to be pretty well. So maybe with that video that might get a little bit of a kick. With that might get a little bit of a kick for the channel. But yeah, Suns, yes, definitely with certain YouTube content for sure. I think we definitely can hit a 1K this year for sure. That'd be sick. And like they say, the first 1,000 is always the hardest. After that, it doesn't become easy, but it's a lot easier. It is a lot easier to gain subscribers from that point because YouTube will start pushing your content out, which then by proxy means more watch time and potentially more ads, which I'd be very fucking happy about. I've been doing this for almost 11 years next month. Actually, no, 13 years next month I've been doing YouTube, and I've gotten a total of fucking $300 just from one paycheck. Thank you, YouTube, for that, by the way. That was spent on Christmas gifts. I know, very sad indeed, yes. They still haven't gotten their gifts yet. No. Oh, Jeff, yes. Some, I don't have any Canadiens bobbleheads, but, I do have figures. The issue is, this actually surprisingly isn't my Habs room. I don't have, a Habs room, but my Habs stuff and my collectibles are in my bedroom. I have, an entire, whole shelf that I just have, little Habs figures. I have those, McFarlane-type statues where it's, the faces look nothing like, say, Cole Caufield. I think it's Drouin, Weber, I think I have a Gallagher, Price, Markov, and I think a random Ryan Suter, and Tyler Toffoli. I got a Tyler Toffoli, I think it was last year. I have some of them still in the box. Some of them I took out, Price, Markov, Weber, and Galley, I think were the ones I took out. So I'd love to set them up here, but unfortunately, like I said, this isn't my streaming, this isn't my Habs room. This is my media room, my office. Of course, I do the streams here, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe what we should do is get a green screen. Put the green screen behind me, and then put a picture of that corner just on stream. I think that'd be funny. See how many people I can trick into thinking that I changed the setup of the stream. But then again, we have 9 people here. These are probably my 9 most active watchers, so they probably all know, which I just realized the plan now kind of fails. Damn it. But yeah, Go Habs Go. Hey, how's it going, Go Habs Go? I love the username in case you can't tell, which I'm sure you can. You're probably a subscriber to the channel, let's be honest. And if you're not, please hit that sub. Yes, I agree. The movie collection is awesome. I love seeing the movie collection and the DVDs, or the movies and the DVDs. No, the movies and the games. Love this look. And yeah, Go Habs Go. Like I said, I'd love to have the background for the Canadiens. I don't know, maybe what I could do is if I start filming maybe if I started doing Habs videos, maybe I could just get stuff like a script. I film it in front of the Habs shelf. I could probably do that actually. The only issue is the quality probably won't be up to the Blue Yeti because technically I do have another computer, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah. I do remember the name Go Habs Go being in the chat before. I do remember that. You've been subscribed since 2020. Just don't watch anymore. Hey, well, no problem. Go Habs Go. Other stuff probably gets in the way. You probably got other content creators and stuff like that. So, Yeah, I got no problem. I got no problem with that. But yeah, I feel like I do remember the name. I feel like you were very prominent in the 2021 playoff run. Were you not, my good sir? Darkness. You know what? Being someone who just turned 21 and turns 22 this year, you don't really feel different. You really don't feel different. You know, you can say, "Hey, I'm 20," but there's really no different. You don't watch YouTube much anymore. Well, you know what? That's completely fair then. Nothing against you. Oh, no, I get that. I get that. Go Habs, go. Stuff, maybe life gets in the way, maybe school, maybe you just don't feel like YouTube anymore. I completely get that. Believe me. I've gone through those little stages. I obviously always come back, but I've gone through those occasional little phases where it's like, I don't want to watch YouTube anymore. Well, not anymore, but like, you know, I don't want to watch YouTube right now. And then I'll do it fucking, yeah. Harry, how does it feel to turn 18? That's happening in a few weeks. You feel like a man. I don't fucking know. Team America. I've been on a South Park craze the last 24 hours. Help me. I don't know why. It feels good, Sons, though. It feels good. You're able to call yourself an adult now. And yeah, like I said, you feel good, you know, feels cool. Hey, I'm 18. I'm an adult. The only unfortunate thing is you can't drink because you got 3 more years left unless you come over to Canada, in which case you can drink. So, or you can, yeah, you can drink. I was gonna say you can't, but no, you can. So yeah, Cole is feeling 23. Habs, that is true. He is feeling 23. We'll get to that in a little while, though. Believe you me. Hey Cameron, don't worry about being active much this season, man. Don't worry about that at all. Darkness, yeah, you've said that a lot, that you're burnt out on the Sim League for a while, and yeah, I'll be honest. I've had those moments. Like two years ago, we had that where I was very burnt out. It took like 3 months to get the league up and running again. It died, and then I resurrected that shit from the fucking dead. Yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, we've just been kind of active since then. So, yeah, definitely there's burnout. Like, hell, a lot of the seasons where I've done this, I get burnt out. I will get burnt out towards the end of the year. But that motivation is, hey, season's almost done. Just stick with it. Stick with it, and I do. And every time I come on stream, I enjoy it. And then afterwards, I'm like, God, I can't wait for the season to be done. And then I get on stream, and then I enjoy it, and rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat. So, yeah, everybody goes through burnout on stuff. So yeah. School's been keeping you busy. Exactly, Cameron. I can completely get that. You're turning 16 in a couple weeks. Well, happy early birthday, my good sir. It is Cole's birthday today. Well, yesterday it was. Should you take the over on the 25 overtime losses for the Isles Suns? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? That'd be really funny. I had a family member that was dying a few years ago, so I watched a lot of YouTube at home. Now I try not to at home. Now I try not to be at home as much, but I'm still a huge Habs fan. Hey, we know Gabs go. I hope that family member, I hope they're at peace now. If they're, obviously I'm hoping they survive, but unfortunately it doesn't sound like it. But if they did, hoping for the best for them, and hopefully they're at peace if they have passed away. And you know what? Hey, I'm glad you're still a huge Habs fan for sure, man. And you know what? Hey, more the props to you. Thank you again for coming by, my good sir. Much appreciated. Harry, you sent the league link. Randy, I'll check that out after. Actually, you know, fuck it. Why not? I can check Demzels right goddamn now. There we go. All right, I'm in the league. I will look at your other. I'll look at your other DM in a little while as well. I don't want to just read the comments on stream or read Discord DMs. Are you a fan of other sports, or is it Montreal all year? Jeff, for the most part, it's Montreal all year. Like right now, literally this year, 2024, I watched the PHWL tonight. Well, technically last night, but you know what I mean. I watched it tonight, and I'd say I'm a fan. So I'm gonna try and watch as many of the Montreal games that I can. And yeah, I'm really enjoying. I enjoyed what I saw tonight of the PHWL. And yeah, like I said, I enjoyed a lot of it. Technically it's still hockey. I like I like the Blue Jays in baseball. Obviously when they come back, the Expos, obviously. I would say I'm an Alouettes fan. Go Habs go. Shout out the Alouettes. They just won the goddamn Grey Cup as well. Beat the Blue Bombers for the three-peat. Love the hype there. Yeah, in terms of actually watching, I do watch some Blue Jays. Usually during the summer when the Habs aren't playing, it's like, hey, look, I'll watch a little bit of the Blue Jays. Raptors, used to be a fan of them. Don't really, not I don't care about them. I just don't watch them right now. Despite the fact that they have Boucher, who's apparently pretty solid for the Jays right now. But yeah, right now it's Montreal all year, every year. If I can find time to balance out the Canadiens, let's say again the Blue Jays when they're playing during the Canadian season, Raptors when the Alouettes come back, watch them. I'd like to get more into Montreal sports, but yeah, right now it is exclusively the Canadiens, and now again, like I said, the Montreal Habs, if you will, for the PWHL. I don't watch the streams often because oh yeah, Cameron, I get that. Like, I have a busted sleep schedule. Right now I'm going off 5.5 hours of sleep because a goddamn Amber Alert woke me up. Which, speaking of which, I want to go on a bit of a tangent about fucking Amber Alerts. Why do they gotta be so goddamn loud? I get it's to get your attention, but why do they have to be fucking blaring? Why not just why does it even have to be a loud ass alert? Why not just have a voice be the alarm? Just like, hey, there's an Amber Alert here. Check me out. Hey, there's an Amber Alert. Check me out. It's something like that. Like have that, or like a hey, Amber Alert, or there's an Amber Alert on your phone. There's an Amber Alert on your phone. Something like that. Like, instead of a loud ass blare, I'm more likely to look at the Amber Alert if you're just, hey, there's an Amber Alert. Check me out. Oh, okay, what's the Amber Alert? And it's like, oh, shit, that sucks. Instead of just, no, fuck you, Amber Alert. Get off my phone. Like, how many people have experienced the art of a good Amber Alert? Nobody! Because it's the fucking blaring loud siren, almost, instead of a fucking, like... Go Habs, go. I wish I could get rid of the goddamn Amber Alerts. I don't know how to do that shit. I fucking I wish I could get rid of them. Like, it only happens, 2 or 3 times a year, but, still, it's, those 2 or 3 times a year, and it's oh my fucking god. It's, it's always at the times as well. Funny enough, the one today didn't startle me as much as usual, but when they happen to me, it's never a, okay, well, I'm watching YouTube, and I just hear, a... It's oh, what's that? It's oh, it's an Amber Alert. It's always, I've paused my YouTube, I'm focusing on what I'm doing, just typing maybe, complete silent, and then, and that's oh, fucking Christ. It's never, when it's, incredibly, loud, I'm doing other stuff. It's always when it's complete silent, and, that's when it has to do. It's okay, fuck you then, too, Amber Alert. If Amber Alert was a person, they'd be the most disliked person in Canada, probably. Second most disliked person next to Justin Trudeau, probably. But yeah, we're going 35-20 and 27 for 97 points in the second wildcard spot. Bold to assume, Sons, that you're not going to have a losing record and make the playoffs, because that'd be very funny. Exactly, Darkest. Amber Alerts always go off at the worst times. Exactly. Idennis had one at 3 a.m. last night, and I thought for a split second we were being invaded, and then I checked my phone and it said Amber Alert, and I've never been more infuriated in my life. Exactly. Mine happened, weirdly enough, actually, today, I woke up 5 minutes before the Amber Alert. That usually seems to be what happens. I'll just have this weird sense. I'll get up, 5 minutes before, and I'll wake up, 2 minutes before I get a phone call. I'll wake up 5-10 minutes before I get an Amber Alert today, I'll wake up before something happens, there's something, psychic to a certain degree. I don't know if other people are like this. Like I said, it's you'll wake up and 2 minutes, and you're why the fuck, God, why did I wake up? And then it's oh, a phone call, oh, it's my mom, okay, It's then you realize why you wake up. It's what causes that? Did you already, I don't know. I saw Montreal Impact indoor soccer game the night before a Habs game in '98. They let us in for free. That was the winner of a major ice storm in Quebec. Holy shit, Jeff. You know what? Hey, that's fucking sick. Dude, I wish I could just show up at the arena and get let in for free. That'd be fucking awesome. Harry should play the Amber Alert for Halloween to scare the children. Darkness, I'd consider that, but I don't like scaring children. With that being said, I still want to be Ghostface for Halloween, and I also want to be... Well, actually, technically, last year I was Billy the Puppet, but you had to be in the Discord call for that. You had to be there, literally. And we did get one today, Go Habs Go. We did get one today. I forget what it was, but I was a 1-year-old being kidnapped by, a 23-year-old. And yeah. Exactly, so why did they make it the same tone? At least if it was like a banana, like it might be dreadful, but at least it's not like a fucking literally like you said the same fucking thing as a nuke alert. At least it's like a oh okay, oh we got an Amber Alert instead of what the fuck's going on? Oh, we got an Amber Alert. Like I said, like have like hey, like hello there, I am an Amber Alert. Like I said, it's like oh hello. I am an Amber Alert. Please look at me. I am an Amber Alert. Please look at me. I am an Amber Alert. Like people like okay, it'd be a little annoying, repeatedly. Hi, I'm an Amber Alert, whatever. But like still, like oh okay, look at the Amber Alert. Swipe. It'd be more like like okay, it's annoying, but at least it's not giving me a goddamn heart attack. Harry, have you ever been to an Impact game? They're even more fun to go to than Habs games. I've never been to an Impact game. Unfortunately, go Habs go. Never been to an Impact game. Let's play the Amber Alert in the sky. I do want to go though. It sounds like a lot of fun. I fucking love how fucking rambunctious soccer crowds are. They should play the Amber Alert in the Scumbags jail cell continuously. Oh, they should. They should absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely. My ass didn't even read the alarm. I swiped and went to bed. Oh no, sons. Oh no. 21-year-old Sons of Liberty has been kidnapped. You're riding in the back of the van. I don't give a fuck about this Amber Alert. Go to bed. Wake up today, your ass feels weird, your head feels light, you have this weird pain on your stomach, weird shit like that. Like, why are you on a school night sending fucking Amber Alerts out at 3 a.m.? Exactly, sons, like, I got one at 1 p.m., like, typically most people are up at 1 p.m., so it's like, okay, that's a fair time to send an Amber Alert or whatever, but, like, 3 a.m., like, okay, maybe you just got, like, hey, my kid's been kidnapped or whatever, like an hour and a half ago, and it's like, okay, but like, wait until the fucking like 7 a.m. Like, I understand like every minute counts, but it's like, still, there are people who are sleeping now that would be up at 7 a.m. They're gonna be like, hey, okay, cool, an Amber Alert, well, not cool Amber Alert, but you know what I mean, like, oh, an Amber Alert, that are up at 7 a.m. that might be like, oh, I know this, oh, I know what's going on here, instead of just, oh, fuck the Amber Alert, whatever, like. Yeah. Cameron, yeah, I've heard that. You haven't got an Amber Alert in a while? Fuck yeah, dude. I got this one today, and then the last one was like 5 months ago. It's like, God. Exactly, sons. Yeah, it's like every minute counts. Like, who's looking for a missing person at 3? Exactly. Still, like every minute counts. Like you might be someone who knows this person. It's like, hey, yo, I know this person. They frequent these places. Maybe you look there. Like that. Every minute counts. But it's like. Still, like, who's looking for a goddamn kidnapped victim at 3 in the morning? Why would this person be driving around at 3 in the morning? The only time someone who has kidnapped somebody is driving around at 3 a.m. is when they're looking to kidnap somebody at 3 a.m. Usually, fuck, if I were to kidnap somebody at 3 a.m., I'd go out, kidnap somebody, and come fucking right back to the place where I'm gonna be holding them. Whether it's my house, which, if you're kidnapping someone in your own house, or bringing them back to your own house, you're a fucking idiot. Now, I'm not one to give kidnapping tips, because I've never kidnapped anybody before, but I feel like at least not fucking holding them in your own goddamn house might be better, especially if you're a streamer. Like, if I kidnapped somebody, you guys would know by now, if I brought them back here. You guys would know by now, because there'd be incessant fucking banging on the walls, shouting for help, probably. Like, fuck. Like, exactly. But yeah. It's CF Montreal. I forgot about that NZA. God, yeah. The Impact games can be cheap, especially if you go near the stadium the day of the game. Really, go Habs go. Fuck, well that's interesting actually. That's actually interesting then. I might have to see, firstly, where the arena is, because it might be an hour and a half drive for me. Might be a 10-minute drive, I doubt it, but it might be an hour and a half, and yeah. But fuck, if tickets are like $30 each, $40 each, some shit like that, like fuck, that might be exciting. My kidneys are gone. Exactly, so your kidneys are gone. Your hair's been all chopped off. You're missing like 3 fingers. Weird. We had the test alarm in October. Then we had like an offshore weather statement, which, by the way, had the same tones. That's beautiful. Don't you love when the test alarm, the Amber Alert, the nuke, and the fucking weather storms all have the same goddamn sound? You know, at least for the weather one, use like a, you know, like a lightning strike, a low fainted, like a fainted lightning strike. Oh, okay, we're getting weather. What's going on? You know, with the nuke, you know, like use a nuke explosion. Or use that one. I actually makes sense for the that makes sense. But for fucking like for a test alarm, just send out something. Test alarm. Test alarm. Test alarm. Just have a fucking voice. Like, come on. Like, Jesus. You know, and then like I said, the Amber Alert, or not even like I am an Amber Alert. Just like someone has been kidnapped. Look at the info provided. You know, it's like, come the fuck up. Like, fucking different noises for appropriate situations would be nice. Go Habs go, it is getting sus. I can tell you haven't been here a while. This happens often. This happens a lot. Yeah, we gotta talk about hockey again, yeah. Under 20 for decent tickets, really? Holy shit, you know what? The fucking hour drive to Olympic Stadium, it actually might be an hour and a half then, actually. It might be worth it if under 20 for decent tickets. Fucking nice. We paid 20 each for lower bowl tickets behind the goal where the real fans are. It was loud the whole game and everyone stood up. Holy shit, go Habs go. I love that. That's the only thing I don't like. You have to stand the entire game. Granted, I do stand for a majority of the Canadiens games when I watch at home, but when I'm watching football, I probably would prefer to sit. So, yeah. That's my suggestion. Get the tickets the day of the game rather than weeks before the game. It usually is cheaper. Yeah, I could imagine, because it's like, hey, we need to fill this arena somehow. Make the tickets fucking cheap, you know? You go weeks before to get the tickets, and it's like, oh, $60-$70 a ticket, maybe more. It's like you said, day of, it's like, it's $15 each. It's like, okay, well, I'll throw down $45 for us to go see the fucking Impact. You know, why not? Hell yeah. I'm gonna call them the Impact. They're not fucking CF Montreal. It's the fucking Montreal Impact. Come on. Why did they change it from Montreal Impact to CF Montreal? I hate that. But yeah, I gotta find where we are now. Stars press. Ben has a good chance to bury one, but he just can't find it. Stars get some momentum, but good collapsing D by the Canadiens. They have chances, not have chances, but they're blocking any chances. Monahan ends up losing a stick as well. Stars then want a tripping call, but there's no call. Both teams got away with a little bit. There was no penalties more than halfway through the game. What does CF even stand for? Club football? That's what I'd imagine. Club Football Montreal. It's not even like Montreal FC, which makes sense. Montreal Football Club. Sorry. Fuck. I'm gonna go get. Hey, Cameron, no problem. Good night, man. I'm gonna have a little bit of my water because my throat's getting dry. Thank you for coming by, Cameron. Much appreciated, my good sir. But yeah, like I said, it's not even like fucking Montreal FC, which makes sense. Montreal Football Club, but CF Montreal, like, God, it's probably like Club de Football Montreal or something like that. It's probably like French CF as well. It's like, blech. Exactly, Wolverine. Even in North America, you're supposed to call it football. Exactly. Like, that's why I just called it football. Because that shit is fucking football. And for a football match. For a football, you go football match, fucking watch the football. You know what I mean? Fucking watch the football. You go watch the football. You guys can tell, it's almost 1 a.m. and I'm fucking losing my mind. Harry, do you know if HTH still does live streams? Go Habs go. I believe he does. He streams for the Maple Leafs, and like that's about it, as far as I know. Let me actually look up now. I haven't watched John in a long time. If it wants to look up for me, I even unsubscribed from the dude because I'm not a fan of of his content anymore. The type of stuff that he does. He actually did stream. He actually streamed for Canada and Czechia today. He streamed for Canada and Sweden. He does a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs streams. He only streams for the Canadiens, basically, or for the Maple Leafs. However, he hasn't done a stream. He's very inconsistent at streaming. He does not stream nearly as much as he used to. He's not like every day or every other day streaming. Now it's like he'll stream 4 times in a week and then go silent for a month. Didn't you guys used to be friends? Yes, we did, Wolverine. Yes, we did. I feel like this has been coming up a lot more often, but yes, me and John did used to be friends. We had a falling out. There's a video that I have on my channel. you guys can look it up if you guys want on my channel, or just look up Harry Rice Hot Take Hockey. I think it'll come up. But it's Deception, Lies, and fucking, what was it called? I forget what it was called. It was like Deception. Oh, Deception, Backstabbing, Deception, and Lies, the Hot Take Hockey Discord problem. Basically, it was just about how John's community is very toxic, and yeah, I don't like his sorry, I don't like his Discord community at the time, and it's fucking dead now. So I killed his Discord. Funny enough. Would you like to see Montreal get an NBA team? Wolverine, 100%, absolutely. I would love to see that. But yeah, so basically, why I don't listen to HTH, Go Habs Go, is because I found out that there was that stuff going on. I watched after the game. Hey, Go Habs Go! No need to apologize, man. No need to apologize whatsoever. I'll happily update you on anything that's going on. Also, check out Mafia, the song that me and a friend did. No, Go Habs Go. Don't apologize at all for bringing that up. I'm completely fine with talking about it. I was just saying, it seems like it's coming up again because a lot of people are asking that recently, which I do find funny that people are bringing that up. Not bringing that up, but they're mentioning it and like, oh, Harry, why aren't you friends with John? It's like, I have not been friends with John for a year and a half at minimum. But so yeah, I just find it funny that it's so much time has passed and people are still like, they're still curious about that. I'm happy about that, but just like I said, it's funny to me again because it's been a year and a half and people are still, Harry, what happened between you and John? So, but Go Habs Go, I completely get, like you said, you don't watch a lot of YouTube, so you don't know. But basically, like I said, that stuff came out, and John DM'd me while the video was happening, actually, asking me to take the video down, basically completely ignoring the stuff that was being said in the video. He wanted the video taken down. My dumbass complied. I didn't take it down, but I privated it, and then I made it public again like a month later. I said, fuck John, made it public. He hasn't bitched to me since, so clearly he just wanted the shit to die down, and I got used again. But yeah, so my opinion of John sunk so much, especially after his response. Like, it was like, okay, well, John doesn't use Discord too much, maybe he doesn't know, but when he just DM'd me while the video was premiering, hey, dude, you gotta take down this video, I lost all respect for him. Sons, with Isles Girl 3, I dissed her and John in one of my raps, and she didn't like it because she thought I was... Actually, no, I dissed John. Kim, I brought up because I was dissing John and saying that he couldn't get with her, but she was bitching to me in Discord saying that I was saying that he slept with her, which is not what I was saying, and I tried to tell her, but she was very frantic and very much acting like a girl. No, seriously though, she was very frantic, very crying for some reason, ignoring the fact that John has a picture of her and whatever. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, and she cut all ties with me basically. I'll pop by in the streams from time to time. She'll say hi to me, but we won't talk. So, yeah, whatever. So yeah, I do rap. Go Habs Go. I have a couple raps on my Sons. Yes, she was crying on Discord with me when we talked that last time. And Go Habs Go. Yes, I do rap. Maybe not good, but I do rap. I do have a couple rap songs. I did one this year for one of my days. It's called Charisma and Potential. I did that with a friend of mine. He did the mix on that. I did some AI covers this past summer, which got a good amount of views. I did a song called Mafia with one of my other guys. His name is TGT, Tall Guy Tubbs. I did a rap, like I said, with him. There's another one that I did. I actually did a couple years back. I'm trying to find where these were. We're going back to like 2022 now. Where the hell did I find them? I did a diss track on someone that I'm now alright with. I did a diss track on John, which was called... I'm trying to remember what it was called. I did a cover of Man's Not Hot as a meme for 500 subscribers in 2021. Again, I'm trying to find what it was called. The first rap that I did, but I can't find it. I don't think I took down the John diss track. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. Again, I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry, boys. We will finish this game, by the way. I know we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, but I wanna... What the fuck? Why can't I find the diss track? Whatever. Yeah. AKA, where have I been the last 3 months? What the fuck? That is not... Okay. Oh, it's Dear Johnny V. That's what it's called. Dear Johnny V. I mixed it, which you can definitely tell. And, yeah. Why was she crying? Isles Girl 7. Yeah, Isles Girl 3. Yeah, her name was Kim. Yeah, she was crying. Go Habs Go. She was crying because she thought that I was dissing her on that song that I dissed John, Dear Johnny V. She thought I was dissing her when really I was saying... Cause the line... Let me actually see real quick if I can find the original verse that I had. Where's my music folder? I'm trying to find my music folder. And it is... Music folder. There. Literally called music folder. Why do I feel like it's not... Because it's not here. Son of bitch. I'm trying to see if I can find the original line that I had. Music. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find the line that I used. Did I not put it here? There's no way I didn't put it here. Toronto Man. There's no way I didn't use Dear Johnny V. There's no way. Wolverine is never getting an NBA team. NZA, apparently there has been legitimate talks that Montreal could end up getting a team, which would be really cool. Yeah, apparently I got rid of the lyric sheet for Dear Johnny V. That kind of sucks if I did. I don't think I did. Hey, welcome back, Randy. How's it going, my good sir? But yeah, I don't think... Do I still have this? I really hope I do. If not, it might be on the actual comments. No, I don't have that. Oh, no. Threats were found. Oh, no. Oh, no. I might have viruses. What the fuck is that? Huh? Okay, I'm sorry, boys. I actually gotta look up a virus real quick because I might have one of those on my computer. What the fuck? Bloody... Oh, is it a... Oh, it's a Windows malware. Where the fuck was this thing found? Huh? Any unprotected... Okay. Okay, apparently, yeah, we have a, Okay, where the fuck was this? Sorry, boys, I'm trying to find this real quick. Where was it? Fuck me, of course it was in my goddamn Adobe Premiere. Son of a bitch. Yeah, fuck it, remove. God damn it. Fucking Adobe Premiere, you piece of shit. Bro's on Pornhub, son. But no, I can't. I don't have the original free Indian sex porn. Exactly, NZA. That's the good shit. If you want to get viruses, that's the good shit you gotta look up. Exactly. Game. I don't even want. I don't want this video to get I don't want my channel to get demonetized. Funny enough, I guarantee when I get monetization eligible, this will be the one stream that YouTube watches to determine. But let me actually let me go back to that video. Oh wait, I can just search across channel. Dear Johnny V. There it is. What's in the description? Because I should have the lyrics, right? Fuck, where is it? Wait, was this not the one? Wait, oh my god, yeah, I'm trying to... Oh my god, where was it? What the fuck? Was it... Sons, you could probably help me. Was it not on the Johnny V diss track? Was it on a different one? Because I know I had this. I know I dissed her, and I didn't take it out of the description. I know for a fact. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the dead air, boys. I'm trying to find... Made us delete the pic when you was looking hella thick. Okay, where's that? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, Wow, I actually took it out of the original description, too. Wait. I should have the video, then. The video project. I don't know where I'd have the video project, but I should have it. Let me see if I can find it then real quick. Videos after coming back. This was, I think, released in 2021. No, the mod exposed video. I do have that, actually. I do have the original project file for that. Unless this was 2022. John Favreau's diss track. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay, so I put all the files in here. Okay, so I actually do have it still. It was on Johnny V. Yes, thank you. Owl's girl slept with John. No, go Habs go. You were hearing that completely wrong. You were hearing that completely wrong. Okay, we're okay, I found it. Okay, I found it. But yeah, no. You were hearing that completely wrong. Kim was saying that she thought I said that she was sleeping with John. What I said was, and I quote, made us delete the pic when you was looking hella thick. That's in reference to the fact that there was a picture that some of the guys had where John was looking really fat and he wanted us to delete it. Got you looking sick when you couldn't hook up with Kim. That's a joke line because it was always a meme that John wanted to get with Kim and he wanted to date her because there's that Snapchat video where it's like, yo, cutie, how's it going? And that was put out as a joke by John. And so I said that line as a response, using that as a diss. That, oh, you couldn't hook up with Kim. We got you looking sick and shit, whatever. And then I got the pics in a bra. I think that's against the law. Wanted to hit it raw, but that's when she just told you nah. I'm pretty sure that comes off. Does that line, wanted to hit it raw, but that's when she just told you nah, does that not come off as she rejected your advances, she did not want to sleep with you? Because Kim thought that line meant that I was implying that she did sleep with John, which that was not at all what I was going for. So she was crying on Discord and I tried to explain to her, hey, look, no, that's not what that line means, blah, blah, blah. She wouldn't hear me out, and yeah, she cut me off after that, so she wasn't willing to hear me out, so meh. Whatever. I'm done. I was done with her then. I've been to her streams. I've been to her streams out of pity. Like, hey, hi, I still watch you. No one else does, but I still do. Meh, whatever. I'm done with her. I've been done trying to be her friend. I tried to connect with her, talk to her on Twitter a couple times. Hey, we should talk sometime, blah, 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 blah. She never responded, and fuck her, whatever. So yeah. Where am I? What the fuck did I miss to come back to Harry saying I used to sleep with her? Habs podcast. No, you did not come back to hear that. You came back to me saying that me and Kim were in a Discord call one day. Kim, one night actually, technically. It was the night this diss track dropped. She was saying that I thought that she was saying that I said in my rap that I was saying that she was sleeping with John, when in reality it was literally the exact opposite. Isles Girl 3, Randy, that's who that is. Isles Girl 3 is Kim. But she was saying that I was saying that she was sleeping with John when I was really saying that she was not sleeping with John. And she was crazy. Do you guys see how this can get confusing? Basically, she thought I said that she was sleeping with John. I was saying that she wasn't. She misconstrued the line, and she ended up ending our friendship because of it. Because of fuck me. Not fuck me. I dropped my arrow. Very important. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, go Habs go. Yeah, definitely too much drama. Yeah, well, let's get back to the game. We've been live for 2 hours. It's 1 a.m. You want to go to sleep. I want to get out of here. Let's just wrap this game up. Habs played well. End of game. No. I wish it was that simple. Yeah, first penalty of the game. Josh Anderson gets sent to the box for a slash on Johnston. Armia has a good shot block 20 seconds in. Stars push on the next shift. Lots of whacks at a loose puck. Monty able to stay down. Habs, good move. I want to say it was Jordan Harris. Go Habs, go. He joined the Discord. Let's go, my good sir. Thank you for joining very much. I think it was Jordan Harris. Stick on the blue line in case that puck's trickling by Montembeau. He's able to get it out of there. I love that. Yeah, good kill. 2 almost shorthanded chances as well. Turned to just a good kill. Habs are 1-for-1 on the PK tonight. So in their last 2 games, We are 4 for 4 on the PK. We are at a perfect 100%, which means we're somehow going to allow 4 power play goals to the Sabres next game, doesn't it? Stars then want a penalty on the Canadiens, who then get called for a really iffy icing with 2 minutes left in the second. Stars press. There's some good Habs D. Not a lot of offense. With the Canadiens being up by 2, they just let the Stars take a little bit of control. The shots are 18-11 for the Stars. Habs have the 3-1 lead, though, after 40 minutes of play. Habs then go to the opening minute and go to the power play opening minute of the third. Anderson gets clipped by Jamie Benn, a clear form penalty. That's when he gets the high stick right in the crease of the nose. I know how that feels. God damn, that hurts. I get why he was down for 45 seconds, it felt like. Refs review, because you can review on a double minor or a major. Ryan, how's it going, my good sir? Much appreciated. Happy to see you, my good sir. Yeah, the refs review because they can do that on a double minor or a major. And they confirm it. Very quick review. They confirm it is a 4-minute power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Habs look good early on. The first unit plays well. Safkovsky, improving his game very well, doing a pretty decent job of controlling the power play. He has a nice one-timer that's just wide, unfortunately. Yeah, good couple chances. Harry, I'm gonna watch your other video and leave a little early. Hey, go Habs go! Don't worry about that, my good sir. Thank you for coming by on this stream for a while. Promise to watch more often. Thank you, go Habs go. I much appreciate that a lot. Just the thought of like, hey, I should check in on Harry occasionally. I appreciate that. If you're promising to watch more, thank you very much, my good sir. We are on the road to not only 1,000 subscribers, but a total of 3,000 watch hours. Why? Because monetization would be nice, and I'd like to get a little bit of money from this. If you would like to send money, the donation in the description. But I'm not going to plug that too much. Lucas C, how's it going, my good sir? Much appreciated. Hell yeah, happy to see you in here, Lucas C. We were mentioning you a couple streams back, because we were talking about, I think, it was the stream we did together. Randy, I'll send you the link in just a moment, my good sir. What discussion? I was at the gym. Damn, let's go. One of the members of the Discord getting fucking jacked. Randy, look in DMs. I just sent you the link to my Discord, to the server, to the league that we're in. Alright, sorry. So yeah, those season predictions look hot as fuck. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Luca. Absolutely, man. God, dude, it must feel bad to be a Senators fan right now. Holy shit, dude. I low-key feel bad for the Senators, but at the same time, they're Ottawa, and I'm a Canadiens fan, so I can't feel bad for the Senators. So yeah, but the Canadiens on the power play get a couple chances. The Stars are able to kill. The Canadiens can't get anything as of right now. So we are 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Montembeault that makes a great stop on Joe Pavelski on a cross crease. That should have been in. Montembeault that makes a great stop. The Sens will never be good. Suns, it's looking like it right now, man. It's looking like Tim Stützle is not him. They're here. They're haunted. I agree, Suns. They're haunted as well. Definitely, absolutely. But a great stop by Montembeault and the Canadiens. I'm banned from your league. What the fuck, Randy? Oh shit. Let me correct that right now. What the fuck? Okay, that would not have been me that banned you, because I do not ban often. Where's your account? Clutch Randy. I'm assuming that's the one. Oh, okay. Apparently the ban reason was bye-bye. That was 100% sporty then. That was 100% sporty. I would not have gone with bye-bye. Alright, Randy, you are unbanned. You can join now. My good sir. You can absolutely ban. You can ban. You can get banned from my league again. I mean, technically you can. There's a very slim chance that happens, but technically you could get banned from the league again. But you can rejoin, is what I meant to say. You can rejoin the league again, my guy. Thank you for coming by, though. Speaking of Joe Pavelski, he gets called for a trip on Jordan Harris. It's hard into the boards. Harris was a little slow to get up. Kind of not a fan of no response, but we are going to the power play as a result. And we score. Safkovsky at the blue line has a nice spin to keep a puck in. And then it's a tic-tac-toe play. Suzuki up to Monahan. Suzuki up behind the net, down to Monahan, cross crease to Caufield. He buries it on his 23rd birthday. Props to Mr. Cole Caufield, who, by the way, 3 goals in his last 3 games. Don't let Cole heat up, boys. Yeah, Caufield makes it 4-1 Canadiens. Who would have thought that would end up being the most fantastic goal of the night in a good way for the Canadiens. It would be the most clutch goal for the Canadiens. Montembeault then on the goal line, another fantastic stop. Great save on that goal line. Dives almost to make the save. Stars have nothing but control with 7 minutes left. This is where Andy takes a spear to the dick. No call, of course. Why would there be? He's slow to get off, and he goes right down the tunnel when he eventually does get off the ice. Yeah, just I don't want to be Josh Anderson right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially tonight, I would not want to be Josh Anderson. I can only imagine how much that hurts. And they have an empty net. Scott Wedgwood is pulled with 6 minutes left in the game. Stars press as the fourth line was tired as hell. Thankfully, after a minute, there is a whistle that can get them off the ice. I hope he wouldn't see this, but I played for a season with Ottinger. Really? Really, Ryan? You played for a season with Ottinger. Where did you play with Ottinger? Because that sounds fucking like... That sounds sick, dude. You played, like... I'm surprised you wouldn't brag about that more. Like, yo... I played season with an NHL goaltender. Where did you play with Jake Ottinger, my good sir? Minnesota. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Holy fuck, that's sick. Where did I'm not gonna try and like find who you are, obviously, but I want to see the team name. That wouldn't be the Minnesota Badgers. That's Wisconsin. Jake Ottinger would have played with the, if HockeyDB wants to load up, Minnesota. That would either be the national U17 or U18, unless you played with him when like he was a kid, because he played in Boston U in college, and then again the national U17, U18. I don't know if those are like oh where they're located here, located there, blah 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 blah. I don't know if it's anything like that, but fuck, if that's legit and you played a season with them, fucking props to you, my good sir. That must have been fucking cool to find out Jake made the NHL. Let alone get drafted in the first round. That must have been fucking sick. Oh, in high school, way before college. He is from Minnesota, so you know what? That checks out. Fuck yeah, hell. You know what, Ryan? Hell yeah. Fucking props. That's awesome. You played with him in fucking high school. Sick, man. That's awesome. What was that? Was there like, was the talent there? Not like, obviously it probably was, but like, was it like, okay, yeah, this dude is gonna make the NHL one day, or was it just like hey, this guy's pretty good for a high school goalie? What was like the feeling, the vibe around Jake in high school? That sounds fucking awesome. Low-key. Fucking come back almost a decade, I think actually a decade later, I think he was picked in 2013, and be like, hey, I played with that dude in high school. That must be fucking really cool. The Stars then score with 4 minutes left. Wyatt Johnston buries a puck on Montembeault. Nice backhand on the rebound there. That makes it 4-2 with the goalie pulled. Yeah, Montembeault again just not able to get there in time. Not even not able to get there in time. That's just more so Wyatt Johnston jumping on a rebound. Montembeault not able to make that stop, unfortunately. A really nice rebound. Johnston's able to get there, and he buries it. By the way, Wyatt Johnston, shout out to the TSN commentators. Johnston apparently led all rookies in goal scoring last year with, I think it said 24, 27, something like that. So props to Wyatt Johnston there. Goalie gets pulled immediately almost off the faceoff. Scott Wedge was like halfway to the bench when they drop the puck just in case. Okay, we get control, go to the bench, but it takes a little bit for them. Slavkovsky isn't able to find an empty netter. There was a star on him. He passes to Suzuki, and there's a good shot that's blocked by two Dallas Stars who are in the net. Montembeault then makes a great stop on the side, near the side of the net, keeps the game 4-2 with some good chances for the Stars. They were being left open a little bit. Montembeault was able to stop everything, but the Stars then score. Jason Robertson makes it 4-3 with 2 minutes left. Just able to squeak the puck past him. It almost looks like. Harry, you got to resend the link. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. I'll send the link again, my good sir. Is this the link? Yes, it is. All right, there we go. There's the link. I didn't know that I'd have to resend it. My apologies, Randy. But there you go. I did send the link again. Oh, wait. I kind of need my notes if I'm going to read them. I feel like I might need my notes. But yeah, 2 minutes left. It almost looks like it's like Robertson shoots the puck. It's off the post, or off the crossbar, off Monty and in. It's weird how the goal is scored, but either way it is a goal. It looks like it just crosses the goal line. Barely. And with 2 minutes left, like I said, it's 4-3 Montreal. Still doesn't ban. What the fuck? What is your account Clutch Randy? Wait, no, I'm stupid. I can just look at what your name is and see it. Yeah, Clutch Randy. What the fuck? Why does it still say that you're banned? Okay, server settings, bans. Okay, let me look up Clutch. Wait, okay, so for example, what if I just look up? Okay, yeah, so individual words will show up. Yeah, you're not showing up whatsoever on the ban list, Randy. So yeah, you. Let me generate a new invite for you, my good sir. Let me generate a new invite. There we go, Randy. Maybe that'll help if I generate a new one just for you. There we go. And if that doesn't work, I would say close your Discord, reload it, and maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll work. Because I unbanned you like 10 minutes ago. I did not see anyone named Clutch Randy on my ban list on Discord anymore. Which, by the way, if you guys want to add me on Discord, my username is at Harry Rice. I have a Cole Caufield picture. Happy he got drafted because he's a super nice kid, and yes, he was talented and the best goalie I played with. Hey, shit, Ryan, that's awesome, my guy. Hey, well, you know what? I'm glad he was super nice. You know what? Props to him making the NHL. It genuinely sucks that he's hurt right now. Like I'll razz Ottinger and the Stars because there's someone in my sim league who's a big Stars fan. So I'll be like, oh, they suck. Oh, the Stanley Cups or whatever. But legit, Ottinger is one of the best goalies in the National Hockey League, and yeah, like you can tell. I'm glad that the talent was there since fucking at least high school, and hell yeah, he's a super nice kid. That's always the best type of player to make the NHL. When they got talent and they're super nice, those are the ones who deserve making the NHL the most. The fucking nice kids who, yeah, those are the best ones to make the NHL in my opinion. But yeah, hey, let's go, Rain. I'm glad you got in. Hell yeah, let's go. Stars press hard. Goalie immediately to the bench again. Basically go the last 6.5 minutes of this game with the goalie pulled. Or in other words, they're playing with Matthew Murray in net. Actually, not Matthew Murray, with Matt Murray, the Leafs goalie. They're playing with Matt Murray in net, basically. Or if you will, they're playing with fucking Ilya Samsonov in net. Or they're playing with Vesatoskala in net. There's so many different goalies I could say. Fucking, I should have said Stars put Vesatoskala in net. People would have been confused, but they would have gotten it after a minute probably. Habs end up icing the puck a few times looking for the empty nets. Yoel Armia has a nice stick chop with 15 seconds left to stop a wide open net shot from going home on a rebound. Almost looked like the whistle had gone with about 2 seconds left. However, refs just run the clock down and or they have the clock just run down. And that's it. The Stars were still whacking away. It looked like they might have blown the whistle, but they didn't. The Habs win. Final score 4-3 for the Canadiens. Final shots are 34-18 for the Stars. So the Stars really put on the pressure. Sam Montembeault, absolutely incredible game. Several amazing stops. If he isn't there for those stops, this game is honestly probably a 7-4 Stars victory in regulation. Seriously, like the entire team had good roundabouts. Like the first period I thought was good. Second was all right, good defense. Third period was a complete, not collapse. It was like a complete de-collapse. Like they're just collapsing, holding back, letting the Stars have a lot of the control. So it was very much a shot-filled third for the Stars. Again, I wouldn't say collapse in like a bad way, but it was very like, hey, collapse, get back, cover the D, that type of thing. Yeah, another road win for the boys, the Montreal Canadiens. Happy to see that. We are back at home for our next game on Thursday, technically tomorrow, but Thursday against the Buffalo Sabres. Of course, like always, we'll be live after that game to recap. We're going to get into the final stats and any last minute comments you guys got, and then we will make our way out of here. Nick Suzuki, we got blown up on D. Yeah, Habs. I mean, Randy, definitely you could say that, I think, to a certain extent. I definitely think the amount of shots that we allowed. I know Andy went down with a shot. I feel like there was someone else, I forget if it was Jake Evans, who got taken down on a shot block. We were definitely sacrificing our bodies a lot, or well, the boys were sacrificing their bodies a lot to not allow a goal tonight. But yeah, I think there was a good amount of defense. Obviously, some of those chances that Montembeault had stopped, there was no D there, but it was a very collapsed D and savvy too. Exactly. Very. Both teams, I think the Stars are very savvy for jumping on some chances. Like those wide open nets that Monty just ends up robbing them on, and the Habs were savvy as well. Yoel Armia is stopping that wide open net chance, and the one that Robertson had early in the period that he wasn't able to score on, that was a very solid chance there. Yeah, just both teams I thought played a good game. I thought the Stars had an amazing third period. Habs had a good first, and they played well in the second and third when they needed to. When they needed to get a goal to go up 3-4-0, or sorry, 3-4-1. They were able to get those goals. They were able to score on the power play, which the Stars apparently have. I think they said it was the second best penalty kill in the league. So the fact we were able to score and go 1-for-3, that was really nice. Yeah. So again, we're getting into the Canadian stats, and then we will head out of here in a minute. Stars took some time to start their offense after both have goals. Exactly. Like, once they opened the scoring, 11 seconds in, it took them until the final 5 minutes of the game to get another goal. So that was 50 minutes where the Canadians got 4 unanswered. They played very well, played a very smart game of hockey. Habs, of course, like I said, were able to open their scoring up 5 minutes in. They were able to quickly get that game-tying goal, brand new game. Exactly, yeah, they're top 5 in shorthanded goals as well. So we were very lucky. There was a couple close calls where they could have gotten shorthanded chances, but we played good D there as well. A very solid D game, I think. And by the way, after this game, with both of the goals from Jordan Harris and Jordan Harris. And who else scored tonight? It was Kaiden Guhle. With the goals from those two tonight, the Canadians now overtake the Avalanche again. Thank you, Randy, for reminding me it was Guhle. Overtake the Avs again for most goals from the blue line in the season this year. So, if the Canadians had more offense, coming from offense, not the blue line, we'd be elite. We'd be one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. No, we were actually tied when Guhle scored. When Harris got his goal, that put us ahead. Actually, is the MGK review at 5K? I think the MGK is 5K Suns, and it's the Youngblood at 10K. But it might be reversed. You'd have to go back and look at the Q&A video for that. But I know it's one or the other at 5 and the other at 10. Both of which I fucking regret if I have to do those, because oh god, I want to hit 5 and 10K subs, but I really don't want it to be that I review. I really don't want it to be that I review MGK and Youngblood, because it's just. All right. Nick Suzuki leads the Montreal Canadiens with 12 goals, 22 assists for 34 points. Sens lose 6-3. That's the final score. Hell yeah, let's go. You love to see that the Ottawa Senators are losing, like always, and like they always should be. But next, Cole Caufield has 11 goals, 16 assists, 27 points. Again, 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's heating up, boys. Mike Matheson, 6 goals, 21 assists, 27 points. Say with me now, again. Remember when Mike Matheson wasn't playing like top 15 D5 games ago? Yeah, me too. Sean Monahan has 9 goals, 13 assists, 22 points. Uri Slafkovsky, now 5th on the team in points. 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points. Alexander Newhook has 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. He's unfortunately out until, I believe it's early April at this point. Or late March, I think, is actually when he comes back, or is expected to come back. Justin Barron has 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. Brendan Gallagher, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. Josh Anderson's got 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points. Jacob Evans, 2 goals, 9 assists for 11 points. Kaiden Guhle now, 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points. Tanner Pearson, who's been out for a while, surprisingly. 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. Jonathan Kovacevic with 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. Yeah, remember when his career high was 2 goals? Yeah, and also this is a guy who's getting scratched until last game. Yeah. Christian Dvorak and David Savard each have 3 goals, 4 assists for 7 points. Jesse Ullinen, 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points. Michael Pezzetta with a goal and 5 assists for 6 points. Jaden Struble, 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. Jordan Harris, that's where I got the confusion from, with a goal, 4 assists for 5 points. Sorry. Yoel Armia with 4 goals on the year. Maybe we should send him down and call him back up again. Maybe then he'll score again. That seems to be the only way he does score. Gustav Lindstrom with 3 goals and assists for 4 points. Raphael Hartberner, who's currently injured, unfortunately, with 4 assists. Also, Christian Dvorak is also hurt. I keep forgetting to read his name. I should probably do that right now. Let me actually do that. There we fucking go. There we go. Arbor Jacka is currently in the AHL with a goal, 2 assists for 3 points in the NHL. Mitchell Stevens with 2 goals. Kirby Doc, who's unfortunately out for the remainder of the year, and Caden Primo each have 2 assists. Jake Allen and Samuel Montembeau each with an assist this year. So again, I believe this might be the first time in NHL history that a team has gotten 3 goaltenders to all have at least a point on the NHL season. Would have been really funny as well if Samuel Montembeau had scored instead of instead of Kovacevic. If Monty had took that shot and went in, that would have been fucking awesome. Also, in terms of the fighting department, Michael Pezzetta's got 4 fights. Arbor Jackie's got 3. Josh Anderson's got 2. Yaroslav Kofsky, Kaiden Guhle, Tanner Pearson, and Jaden Struble each have 1 fight this year. Oh, yes, I do want to save the season recaps. Thank you. So, yeah, boys, that is going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, which includes, but it's not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and else. My name is Rice. Subscribe to the Puff Club, the H Club, the Subbub. See ya. Hey, Randy, see you, man. Thank you for coming by. Don't forget to like, comment, everything which goes with you. Links in the description below are the Amazon wishes, PO Box, PayPal, Discord, account, the Discord as well, and the Streamlabs also. If you're a member of the Mod Squad, then your comments and streaming interviews is much greatly appreciated. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice, and I am out. Ale Montreal. Always remember, no matter how bad we were last year, how good we are like this year, I would say. Go Habs, go baby. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Rice. I will not forget your DM, Randy. I will check it out right after the stream. Thank you guys again for watching again. My name is Rice again, and I'm out. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. 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 Love you guys. See you guys. Bye. My voice is so fucking sore. I gotta go drink some more water after stream. Ugh.